Oh my, hello. Moshi. Sorry, I was in the middle of something. Good morning. And the timer was way off. Well, no, the timer was always correct. The streamer, was way off. Welcome. Hi. Back again with Trails Through Daybreak. If I promise I eventually will get it going. I went to go get a beverage. Good morning, Aneemer, sorry. And then I went to go get ice. Realized I had no ice in reserves, so I went to go get ice. And believe me, folks, the walk from the sink to the freezer, albeit it's about 5 feet, but I swear to God, I'm Michael J. Fox in it the entire way over, and I'm spilling water everywhere. Oh God, I don't know what it is about me. We can't settle it on through, but so I was able to get my beverage. Accomplished it. I think Canadians will only know. They don't remember the clearly Canadian beverage. I'm a little mad that it's in a can and not in a glass bottle like I remember. Should probably unmute things. So give me like 2 seconds. No, that's not what I want. I want to load the game. Give me like 2 seconds. I need to clean up my water mess. I'll be right back. All right, crisis averted. Thank God for that. Okay, I'm starting a new thing today. I never really said I wasn't going to, but you know, give it the old college try. We're gonna try streaming on Kick today and see how terrible that goes. I was streaming on Rumble, but as I said previously, the RTMP server doesn't play nice with my Atrium Stream OBS plugin, and I'm really not in the mood of trying to fix that. So I'm gonna go for the easy go. So hopefully all goes well and we can stroll on in. We are 93 hours deep in Chapter 4 in Basel, in the Artisanal District. So let's rock on in. How are you today, Aneemer? How's your week been? It's almost the weekend. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we've done all things that we wanted to do. There's a yapper over there that we can't interact with, so we are just gone over to the Institute of Science and Technology, I believe. Is that it? Make sure there is nothing left to do. That is the School of Hard Knocks, I believe they need us to do. So yeah, strolling over. Can I roll on in and get my ticket gate checked? Way too laid back, like me or you? Because it's good to be laid back, my friend. It's good to be laid back. Just don't lean back too far, because then you fall over, you break your back. And then if you're alone, I don't know if you have like, I don't know if you're a senior citizen or not, and if you have that life alert necklace thing, you could hit that. And then when the people on the other line are like, oh, wait, what can we do for you? You're like, I've fallen and I can't get up. And then they get you help, right? I don't know if it's quick, but they do get you help. So they might be able to pick up your corpse. Where would we like to go? We want to go to the Institute of Science, where she may have blinded me with science. Always a direct possibility. I love the color of the tram. I love the color of the, you know, a nice teal greenish blue. You don't see that too often in games. It's great.
Whoa, we're so high up.
This is kind of nice.
I expected Aaron to make like a weed joke there.
Professor Hamilton designed this, right?
Oh, I'm impressed you knew.
Water looks like that. Mwah! Ready for some solid pasta. That's what that's all about.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, what did you see?
Not at all. It's just that while I've heard about everything here, seeing the whole world with your own eyes for the first time is without doubt an unparalleled
What do you
experience.
mean seeing the world with your own eyes? What?
I know what you mean. I feel the same way after diving into the world of a good book for the first time.
Oh, I love this water. I'm gonna have to get more of this. 4:02 p.m. What are we going into a jail? It's a little weird for an institute. Oh, okay, now they got an observatory. Basel Institute of Science. Okay, maybe they still do have a jail here. I'm not sure. That could be just some guy wandering in the yard. Here we are, the Basel Institute of Science, the place where much of the Republic's most cutting-edge research gets done. It's situated in such a beautiful location, too. The views of the canyon from here are just stunning. Yeah, this area's supposed to be popular with tourists for exactly that reason. Though, even they need a card right now. This isn't bad of a spot to sightsee, I guess, but there's no real place to live it up in town. Oh, speaking of tourism, what's that rounded building over there? I've been wondering this whole time. That's the Astronomy Observatory. That's a place where you look at the stars, right? That's right. There's a very powerful telescope there that lets you see far more of them than you would with the naked eye. Glad they visit in the afternoon because it would have been empty in the morning. Although, yeah, like, am I missing something as to why it would be empty in the morning? I mean, it could have been nice to see it at night, then we could have actually used the observatory. Like any science institutes, I have not been to many science institutes. Do they not wake up early to get to work? There are many who believe that astronomy is the discipline from which all others draw their roots, even if others disagree. It actually originated in the Central East, if you didn't know. Whoa, really? Pretty sure they were big on stargazing in that fallen empire to the east back in the day, too. This is turning out to be very educational. Huh? So, where would you like to start? I'd be happy to show you around if you want. Nah, it's fine. We're just gonna wander around for a while and see what we find. If you can tell us where the main facilities and research labs are, that'd be plenty. Well, if you're sure. They're marked on the building's map already, but here you go. Well then, I've got work of my own to take care of, so I'll get going for now. If anything comes up, you're always welcome to contact me on my Zifa. Thanks. When you were a graduate student, the whole lab is almost empty before 11 a.m. and they almost stay up very late. Oh, okay. Makes sense. No, I am not a scientist. I was not making meth with a guy named Jesse. I'm sure that's what you weren't doing in an RV, a recreational vehicle, maybe not. I don't know. That's what scientists do, right? Yo, Mr. White, science, right? Aw, I was hoping we could stay with him longer. He knows so many cool things. I feel the same way, but it would be difficult. Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna get in the way when you start poking our noses around in dark places. I doubt we're gonna get any new 4SPGs here, but just hoping we can learn more about this abusive professor, wherever they are. Let's get to work. Remember to act casual and not make it obvious what we're here for. Understood? Thought I heard something. All right, so this place is pretty large in its own right, which is very nice. So we'll stumble on over there, and looks like there is a person to chat on up with over here. It's probably just the tram person. Hey, you want to leave already? Oh, you know what? Fucking beautiful. Hey, Elvis, any luck with that job I gave you? Wait, you're still not done? Where were you? Taking care of some kids? I mean, okay, I guess that's fair. Anyways, I've got another job for you. Yeah, I saw someone looking suspicious out on the edge of town. Could you have a look around and see if you find anything? Thanks. Give Regina my regards too. So I wonder if that was something that Reset was sort of popping on into and seeing. No need to go overboard. It might just be nothing, but better safe than sorry, of course. I'll head back to the guild in about 30. Okay? Got it. Alright, you can fill me in once you get back. Alright, nothing else going on there. Yeah, I mean, this, what a view. What a view. Fantastic. Can't go there. Scientist. So did you always wear a lab coat all the time, Anemer? Like was this you just stoning around? Did you sleep in your lab coat? How many lab coats do you get? Just one? I thought Athena might be here by now, but nope. No sign of her. She's a shy one. That's the thing, and I was hoping I'd go smoothly since the higher-ups are all on board with it, but evidently not. I guess she's nervous, but really there's nothing for her to worry about. She just needs to relax. Though she did say she was working on some other project too. Maybe she's just really busy. She could be. The net's pretty widespread now, but international calls still have some kinks to work out. It can make meetings a little bit difficult. We're working with Vern to make a new comms protocol that maximizes bandwidth and makes those long-distance calls easier. You had 2 when you were working in the chem lab, okay. Is it sort of like, do you have like a clean one and a dirty one? Like, do you have a clean one for when you're not really doing experiments, and then you have a dirty one for when you're doing the dirty, stuff like that? You don't wear them anywhere you work on computers. Okay, fair enough.
This campus is just as big as I
That's
expected.
huge.
Let's take a look around. Gotta check out all the spots that kid mentioned.
Now both are dirty, alternating them semi-weekly. Okay. Welcome to the Basel Institute of Science. Are you here to speak with the researchers or students here? We're a bit busier than usual. Pardon us. We have a number of students visiting at the moment. But if there's anything I can help you with, please let me know. The hallway behind me leads to the special research building. That building is off limits, I'm afraid. The Institute conducts confidential research there. If you have any business with the staff inside, the guard there will be happy to help you. Lucas, hi. Professor Cronkite's, these are the window. Wait, Professor Cronkite's thesis. Jeez, is that how you spell theses? I feel like that's wrong. Are like these windows into the future. It's crazy just how smart he is. His foresight really helps him get ahead of the curve and develop new technologies before people even realize they need them. I doubt he'll ever be half the scholar he is, but I really want to learn from him and all the same. Dad's factory is a relic of the past. Nothing to do with me, and I have no reason to cling to it.
So,
Smell absolutely horrible. I don't have dinner after chem lab work because you feel sick. Oh, yeesh. I wish Dad wasn't so darn stubborn. All I'm saying is that he should be more forward-thinking. But nope, he's always trying to push the factory onto me, trying to tie me down into his old business. Time marches on. If he doesn't get with the times, they'll leave him behind.
Alrighty.
Ooh, something to buy here?
Well,
No. Oh, hello, Ren. Oh, hi, everyone. I didn't think I'd run into you all here. Well, we just finished touring the Epstein Foundation and ZCF branches here, so now we're taking a brief tour of the Institute. There's really not much we can do, though, since we can't attend any lectures here. Being honest, it's rather boring. Boring for you, maybe. You sound like you already know a lot about the stuff here. We're not as encyclopedic as you, you know? All this Epstein and ZCF stuff is brand new to me. Well, she's just full of secrets, isn't she? But hey, we got to see and learn some really cool stuff because of it. Ren said she might have something extra special for us after we're done here, too. Might is the key word, mind. Well, I can't make any promises. What does she mean by that? Beats me. I'm not too worried about her. Let her do her thing and let's us do ours. The Epstein Foundation was really something special. We got to hear lots of interesting stories at the ZCF branch, too. Ren said that her best friend works there even. She has so many of these connections. It's really mysterious, but hey, I'm not complaining.
so...
So, how's everything been going on your end on this? If it all gets to be too much, you can join back up with us, okay? Miss Perfect is Miss Popular too, huh? Well, thanks, Albert. But I'm fine now, honestly. Well, alright. I'm glad to hear that. Just, I worry sometimes. There's some dangerous stuff out there, so don't go charging into that, okay? We'll always be here for you. He did promise me earlier, but can't guarantee it'll happen just yet. You never know with how plans can change. Still, I can hardly think of a place in Basel I'm more interested in. It's worth a shot. Alright. Where are we going here? Oh, there's someone at the end of the hallway. Another guard? Oh, this is you, Aneemer. This is you. Just what's going on, man? Where's that? The faculty office? Faculty office? Ah, success! Oh, that was a super quick reaction there. Way quicker than I expected. Bodes well. I mean, it's even more flammable than I first thought. I got a winner on my hands. I'm just gonna take a swig of my special juice to recharge, and I'll be right back in action. As he produced a vial of something from his coat pocket and downed it with gusto. Whew! Oh yeah! I can feel myself supercharging. What are you looking at me like that for? Controlled substance? No worries there. Can't be controlled if it's not for human consumption in the first place. I'm onto something with this, I swear. It's a perfect pick-me-up for my explosion tests. If I was meant to be, I'd tell you. Okay. What's Professor Aurelia's problem? I asked to study under her and she dismisses me like, you're just an arsonist in a lab coat. But what's so wrong with that? It's art! And what's more beautiful than great balls of fire? That's what chemistry boils down to. The subtle art of making things go boom. Surely a fellow chemist would understand that. Yeah, some might do. Some might do. Alright, so there are, is there places to... Let's see what was interactable out here. Or if they were all, like, sort of inside. It's hard to tell if they're all inside or outside. It's all got to be inside. Alright. Oh, there's one guy. Okay. This door here leads to the Special Research Building. They do a lot of top secret research in there, so it's closed to the general public. It means this building requires a higher security clearance than the rest of the city. Top secret, huh? Sounds like the perfect place to harass your co-workers and get away with it. Wouldn't jump to conclusions, but yeah, worth looking into. Let's ask around and see what people around here know. So there's the guy there. Several people to sort of like interact with. It's really hard to gauge what level we're on here. Like I know there was a guy there. Alright, so there's a person there. Researcher Lionel. It's such a shame the wonders of Fun Guy go unrecognized. I've been trying to secure funding for my research, but to no avail. I swear my lab's the only one in the entire biochem building that gets so routinely snubbed. What gives? Professor Esmeré, Professor Aurelie, they're just swimming in grants, but the limitless potential of fungi goes untapped for another day. Woe is me. I just don't understand it. Time and time again, they go unnoticed. Not even Tane has anything nice to say about them. What is it, some kind of bizarre prejudice? Anti-funganism? Is there really nothing else than this Earth who appreciates them like I do? Probably not. We should get you in touch with a guy named Toad. Alright, nothing over there? Okay. Alright, and then there's that guy. Okay, no. It looks like there is someone, like, in that building? It's so confusing. Like, yeah, I can't go... It looks... I don't know if it's like... Is it this? Oh, okay, it's this. Well, there must be people downstairs or upstairs. What? Like, who are we interacting with here?
Everybody's gotta eat, right?
Everyone does have to eat. Meryl! Hi, and welcome to my kitchen. Everyone loves the food we serve here, or at least I thought they did when we had one poorly looking diner recently. He works in the Special Research Building and he's been eating a lot less lately. He looks terrible. He and his assistants always used to have these voracious appetites too. What happened to them? I don't know, you tell me. The Hardy Doria. I a couple of those.
Thanks a bunch.
Yeah, thank you a bunch. Alright, nothing going on here. Alright, let's yip yap with some people. Oh, I remember seeing you at that Orbital Cafe in Edith. I live over here in Basel. I didn't expect to see you here, too. My family lives over in the capital, so I'm out there a lot to both visit them and do my civil engineering research. I'll be cooped up here for a while, though. Got a big paper to finish up. Well, she's a student here, huh? We should try talking to her.
Let me ask you something. Well,
Professor abusing their authority? That's a bit of a stretch to me, not gonna lie. I can say for certain that Professor Cronkite and Professor Tane would never do that. It can't be them. Oh? What makes you so sure of that? Well, so Professor Cronkite's a man of few words. He can come across as kind of scary, but he means well, really. I mean, he's one of the greatest minds of all time. He lives and breathes science. And then, Professor Tane's just really friendly to everybody, always looking out for people. He's known the world over for his work in civil engineering and urban planning. The Basel Institute of Science certainly earns its reputation. Its faculty are all accomplished scientists and engineers in their own right. Yeah, I mean, lots of famous people come to study and lecture here. Professor Callaghan's brilliant celebrity too. He's a real whiz when it comes to mechanical engineering. He's the brain behind the military's new weapons. Last I heard, though, his new big proposal got shot down in favor of someone else's. He didn't really take that very well. But he's bounced back from what I can tell, and he's really putting all of his into his new project. I'm really humbled to get into working with so many hardworking and talented people. Hardworking and talented people can still be assholes. Are they good people, is what we're asking? Could you maybe have, phrase that a little less aggressively? Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. You were a big help. Alright, so nothing came from her. She just was sort of got rid of a few names was the way I looked at that. I work as an assistant in Professor Arquette's lab over there. I've noticed some troubling things coming out of the other labs, though. This one woman, she's looked absolutely drained every day. I wish there was something I could do to help her, but I really shouldn't go butting into other people's lab business. I just hope she is someone she can talk to, be it a coworker, a professor, or someone else. That's a bit fishy there. I have to ask him about that.
can we talk?
Workplace harassment? Goodness. I've heard these bits and pieces, but I'm a bit nervous to talk about it. We won't tell anyone, don't worry. Anything helps. I've heard loud shouting from one of the other labs, yes. It stunned me out of my work I was doing. I heard stuff like, "You idiots! Can't you do anything right? And you're a disgrace to the Institute. Get out!" Well, he's just lashing out at everything and everyone now. It's really disturbing. Well, which professor was the one doing that? I just can't say it. Sorry. And if they find out it was me, I'll have hell to pay. It's really gnawing at me. The abuse is only getting worse and worse from what I'm told. I've heard the works. Fatigue, depression, exhaustion, even a couple of researchers fainting on the job. That whole department looks visibly shaken these days. The stress is just too much for them. I worry they'll all end up like Cindy. Cindy? What happened to her? She's at a breaking point from what I hear. I hardly see at the Institute anymore. We've all been trying to support her however we can, but it's rough. It really is. Yeah, that's not good. Who's the professor helping her out of curiosity? Oh, that would be Professor Esmeralda. She's in the bioengineering department. She's known the world over for her cutting-edge research. Real upstanding woman. She's always up to her neck in her own work, though, so she probably doesn't know the extent of the abuse at the other labs. Yeah. Alright, thanks for filling us in. That helps us a lot. So did he say... I need to change it back to the Stadia thing. Nope. Don't quit the game, Jordan. Don't quit the day job. Nope. There we go. Yeah, so notes. No, I thought there was a way of looking up, the previous conversation. Cool. I don't know if these people are upstairs or downstairs. There are people to talk with, but it's... I can't go back there. There's some stairs. There we go. Okay. Alright, there's our chatty Cathys. Oh man, the Epstein tour was out of this world. I got to go see some vintage memory quartz in there. How far we've come, huh? I didn't know that photos and videos were first developed for astronomy, but soon enough it branched out into other things, and that led into orbital films as we know them today. It's just cool to see how the medium took off. Glad to hear you're having fun. You bet. I know you're busy with work and all, but you should see the sights yourself, Anyas. I heard that the Institute has the largest astral observatory in all of Calvert. I really want to go and see that now. Would we even be allowed inside, though? Maybe. You know, you always gotta ask. Yo, Julian, did you get a look at that researcher who just walked by? She was a total knockout. She had that sciencey look to her, and with the glasses and the messed up hair. It's not just me dreaming, is it? We gotta be a match. Huh? Sorry, I have no idea what you're on about. Is she more beautiful than the Aerotram attendant you were fawning over a half hour ago? Dude, everybody here is a 10. Like, there's something about this town, I swear. It's awakening something in me. Lyle? Maybe quit while you're ahead. Lyle. He's pushing him. I just assumed that the Institute was full of dudes. I didn't know there'd be so many chicks here, too. Man, some of them are bombshells. Alright, that settles it. I'm applying to this place.
Alrighty.
I've heard much about the Institute of Science, and I must say, it does live up to its reputation. It's the highest seat of learning in Calvert, after all. You have many of the country's brightest minds under one roof. We won't be able to see the entire thing in one trip, but I hope I can at least catch the highlights while we're here. Yeah, I bet. Okay, so we do have, See, there's someone in here that I really don't remember talking to. Research Athena, and yet she's in gray. Oh, you're the guys who helped test my holocore. Thank you. The data gathered really helped a lot. Oh, so we did sort of interact with her, so that is a thing. So, yeah. She has nothing new to add, essentially. Alright, let's go back this way. See you later, guys. Oh, there's Professor Aurelie. Or Aurelie? I worry for her, I really do, but I just don't have the time to check up on her. Next time I see her, I think I'll recommend her these vitamins I like. I was on the advisory board for them, actually. I do worry about how she's the only woman on her team. I don't want her to feel afraid to speak her mind on things. What are you talking about? Probably that one student. Conference room. You okay, dude? You just... You talking to people here? Oh, Professor Tane. Okay, he's another good guy. Network engineering is my forte, but I do a lot of work with the civil engineering guys, too. Earthquake resistance, grid planning, that sort of thing. Professor Callaghan is, a big help to me. He's been awfully irritable lately, but he's a good person deep down, just maybe needs a drink or two to unwind. Okay, drinks. The orbital network's essential infrastructure now, and cities need to be designed around it. Network signals need to be reaching every nook and cranny of the city, so that's a lot of cables, a lot of antennas, lots of planning. The computer science students here have been a big help with modernizing the grid. Okay. Liz? Professor Callaghan's been kind of freaking me out nowadays, and all the other professors here is a really nice guy, though. They talked about how he used to help mentor younger researchers at the Institute. Are they really talking about the same guy, though? All I get from him are evil glares, like he's fed up with me already. Yeesh.
So...
Seeing those wide-eyed Artemis students visiting brings back memories. I came to visit when I was younger, just like them. Crazy how young they look. I'm only 2 or 3 years older than them. I wonder if I looked like that young when I visited too. Their uniforms are really cute. Maybe that's what it is. Wait, am I ogling them? Oh, no bad thoughts. Bad thoughts. Yeah, you don't want to have them bad thoughts.
Well...
Have everything there. Alright. Person over there. And then just someone to interact with in that building. Okay. Gambit. One of my papers was published in the Scientific Journal Formula last month. It was about a hypothetical social experiment where you gather big data from personal computers and use data science to crunch the numbers. I'm honored that the scientific community received it so well. I mean, even Professor Cronkite gave it a thumbs up. I still want to explore that concept some more, though. I really want to use one of those giant orbital calculators they have in the labs here. I just can't, and that really grinds my gears. Grinds your gears, eh? I want to put my paper to practice with some simulations, but consumer-grade computers just don't have the power for it. I tried making a super optimized program for the number crunching I need, but that still wasn't enough. I need something bigger. I really wish I could use the lab facilities here, but they don't open up those to freshmen. I gotta wait for those. I'm just dying to get my hands on one of those huge orbital calculators. Yeah, you said that. Whether they allow you or not is a question. It's like a library? I guess so. Library inventor. If you need anything from me, I'll just be reading here. We do have plenty of papers here, though, so I don't know enough about them to make any recommendations. Do handle them with care, though. They're very important papers. Well, sounds like plenty of students and faculty come his way. That tracks. Maybe he's overheard a word or two about the allegations.
Alrighty. Can we talk?
Huh? A power-tripping professor, you say? Huh. Well, if it weren't anybody, I'd put my money on Cronkite. Good morning, DJ! He's awfully quick to dismiss people, haughty in a word. Kind and helpful aren't exactly synonymous with him, at least from what I've seen and heard. I see. Have you heard anything about any of the other professors that might relate to these allegations? Let me think now. Well, I can't see Professor Orlai doing anything like that. She's just a bundle of sunshine, not a mean bone in her body. Sometimes I even see her picking up research materials for her students. And then there's Professor Callaghan. He's always made a point of helping out his assistants. He's certainly not a bad person in my view, but he's gotten a bit of a bad rap after his work went south. Well, thank you for sharing your experience with us. We greatly appreciate it. Alright, I think we've combed this area over pretty well now. Let's go sit down somewhere and try piecing things together. I recommend that open space at the front of the Institute grounds. I saw some benches there and we could use them. Sounds like a plan to me. So it seems like the general consensus from these people is people have good things to say about Cronkite, but it seems like if you anger him in regards to his work, or if he's not really happy with the going-ons, it seems like he can get a little testy. But really no one else has had anything bad to say about anybody else, really. Like, it's really only been him. But even still, they're not really. It's not a for sure thing. Don't mind us. I mean, beautiful scenery. All right, we about to sit down and get cracking here? Let's do that. Well, that was pretty good. We got our hands on some nice info there. We learned a lot of professors' names too. There's Professor Callaghan, the Engineering Science Authority, Professor Orlai in the Chemistry Department, Professor Cronkite, a well-respected expert in physics and orbital engineering, and Professor Tane, an architectural researcher. And then one Professor Esmere over in Bio. They all sounded really capable, but of course the stat sheets don't tell the whole story. They all sounded like oddballs in their own right. Yeah, like Aaron sort of nailed that. I think we can safely narrow the perp down to one of those 5. I agree. We have pretty strong evidence to suggest that. Alright, well, let's take our evidence from the top then. Of all the people we talked to, all of the testimonies they all had in this thing, they all had this one thing. Oh, I have a feeling some DJ guiding is going to be needed here for the SPs. We'll run it through the judges as we always do. Oh, I see what you mean. Alright. They tried to downplay the abuse. They had been threatened by the abuser. They didn't name the abuser. So, the only one guy really talked about the abuse, and he didn't want to name him. He said he heard some screaming and yelling, but he said that if he named him what area it was from, that'd be bad. So my guess would be is that they didn't name the abuser. There was sort of like a few people who did downplay the abuse, where they sort of went along the lines of saying like, like it's just someone who's really into their work and, they can get all upset. I don't think anyone's been outright threatened by the abuser, but I would say if I was going to take it to the judges, I would say they didn't name the abuser. That would be my guess. Judges? Thank you. So not a single one named the culprit. Some of those guys knew who it was, but they kept sounding like they were too scared to name him. Would have made our job a hell of a lot easier if they just named the guy, but nope. Yeah, but now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. I can understand not wanting to be labeled a snitch, but it felt like there was more to it than that. They were afraid of the culprit, but you could tell they respected them too. They didn't want to sully the professor's good name. Some people said the guy wasn't always like that. Something changed them. Probably the conflict over the proposal we heard about. Something about hard feelings. And one guy said they had to crunch after the proposal fell through. Telltale sign of abuse to me. It does seem likely, though we can't say for certain what changed the professor's behavior. That would be a reasonable explanation. That said, no circumstance justifies such an abuse of power and status. This professor's totally incorrigible. So that's what you think that's who you think the culprit is? Yeah. You ask me, there's only one professor who fits the bill. Oh, I wish it didn't give me a name. So this makes me think of what they just discussed there. My inkling wants to scream out and say Cronkite. And it might be him, like it might be a little too on the nose, which is my thing. But I'm trying to think who was the guy that was the one that had the canceled project. And I want to say that was Calgan? Calgan? So I'm going to say Professor Calgan. Calgan. Because I think he was the one that had something canceled and he wasn't happy about it. So I'm going to say Professor Callaghan, but I might be wrong. My second guess is Cronkite, but I feel like that's too on the nose. So I'm going to say Callaghan. Judges? Callaghan, okay. So, just so I'm correct, is he the guy that's in charge of the planning? Architecture and planning? I think that was the only thing that I remember got canceled, and they went a different direction. Professor Callaghan's our guy. He's one of the foremost authorities on engineering science, perhaps the smartest man in the whole field. I've seen him in the papers plenty of times before. He's always described as a savant. Notably, he helped modernize the military's weapons and equipment. But he's got revenge on the mind, sounds like. Some other professors went up to him, and that's got him pissed. I get it sucks, but you think a world-renowned scientist would be a little less childish about it. You know a thing or two about acting like a child, wouldn't you? I don't know, you usually call me a grandpa, which is it, bud. Is now the time? So, what do we do now? We have all the recordings of the people we talked to. That all points to Professor Callaghan being the suspect. So, what's our next move then? Do we hunt down our client next and give him the tapes? Nah. I'm thinking we get Professor Callaghan's opinion on it without accusing him directly. We nudge him in the right direction, and he might just turn himself in. What do you mean? Simple. We tell him about the abuse rumors going around, we talk about all these exhausted students, and he connects the dots on his own. Failing that, well, we already know it's him. He's bound to figure out his reputation's on the line. The more he hears about this, if he's smart, he'll fess up. So that's what we do. We give him a subtle little nudge, and he does all the work Elsame wanted for us. 2 birds with 1 stone right there. Well, that sounds really scheming. I'm not so sure we're the good guys all of a sudden. Well, it is a quintessential Spriggan-like way of solving our problem. Fine by me. To the Power Troopers lab, then? Actually, where is it? I don't remember seeing it while we were taking our tour. I suspect it's in the Special Research Building. We need some form of clearance to enter, of course. We passed by a door with a guard in front earlier, but they won't any ordinary civilian inside. I suspect we're going to need an A-rank card at the very least. It was hard enough for us to get the C-rank card. I think getting an A rank is off the table. What should we do then? Maybe wait for him to leave the building and ambush him? Nah. Old Van's the man with a plan. All that matters is that we get inside the building. Doesn't matter how we do it. And being a Spriggan, I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Van? You're kind of scaring me with that smile there. We defer to you. What's your strategy, Master Spriggan? So first, we just roll on up into the building like anybody else would. Once we get there, we convince the guard to let us in. Just act natural, and we're golden. See, I thought we were going to go back to the engineer guy, because I thought he said he could do your card up to A. So I thought we were going to be sent back over there and just sort of do another job for him. You know, kill 12 squirrels or something for him type of deal. At least I thought. I could be wrong. Alright, save the game again. Saving often. Alright, so we're going back in here. I don't think there's anything else to... No. Don't mind me. Now, do we have to sweet talk this guy or what? Well, I gotta tell you there, DJ, your Atlanta Braves certainly have the Blue Jays number currently, and doesn't look well. They can't play extremely well either. Although I could be correct. The Braves are the best team in baseball currently, I believe, right? So there is it's to be expected. Excuse me, is this where we can find Professor Callaghan? Here to speak with him. Right, yes. May I see your card, sir? Of course. Van handed over a certification card. D rank. I'm sorry, but I can't let you in without the proper security clearance. If you don't mind me asking, what business do you have with him to begin with? Oh, glad you asked. We're here on behalf of the Principality of Elsame. We figured there was an appointment for us, but we just found out they didn't set anything up. Sorry for the inconvenience. We wanted to inquire about Professor Callaghan's new research. It's caught our investors' interest. Findings of seismic implications. Even a Zipa revolution would be small potatoes compared to this. So, we looked into the meeting with him and collaborating on his research, only to learn that Marduk was interested in the same thing. So now we got ourselves a 3-way partnership here. I'm here on the Marduk company's behalf. I'm a concierge in their employ. So you're meeting with him to discuss a grant. Is that right? I'm a bit surprised to hear both Elsame and Marduk are collaborating on this, but, well, stranger things have happened, I guess. I apologize for the inconvenience. That said, who are these children with you? I mean, surely they're not employees. Pardon? I'm not a kid. I'm just short. They're associates of the Elsame VIP. Pardon them. But they're here on Elsame's behalf as well, so they were looking to sit in on our meeting. This is a little awkward, though. We came all the way from Elsame just to get turned away at the door on a technicality. I'm not sure what to tell them when we get back home. Really, I'm sorry. There's clearly been some kind of a mix-up here. Your arrangement might have been lost in the shuffle with all of the Artemis students visiting. You must have been issued the same rank card as them by mistake. I'll go clear this up with Professor Callaghan. 1 minute, please. Of course. We'll be waiting. You're sure you're okay with them calling your bluff? Of course. Who's going to turn down grant money? That ain't what we're really here for, but just have to take the bait. Thank you for your patience. The professor would like to meet with you at once. Go right on in. Thank you very much. Always a smooth talker, Van. I can't believe you managed to deceive your way past someone again. Hey, nothing I said was a lie. Not my fault if someone else takes what I said the wrong way. Put yourself every single time, huh? But yeah, you must be a real pro at this. I mean, it's not something to be proud of, but as your sudden embarrassment suggests. I wish you would at least stop to think about the bad influence you might have on Barry.
So you're trying to blame all of this on me, are you?
Not at all. I'm in no way trying to suggest your latest research is the cause. If anything, the approach you're taking with your latest project rather fascinates me.
Does it now?
I'm going to assume Oppressive Man is Professor Callaghan.
That being said, work on my own project has reached a critical juncture. I cannot afford any issues with net traffic at this time.
That certainly sounds like blame to me, Cronkite. You may be one of Professor Hamilton's students, but that doesn't give you the right to...
So sorry for the delay. Oh, who the devil are you? This is a restricted area, you know. And not to worry, we have permission to be here. Could either of you direct us to Professor David Callaghan's office? Ah, so you're the ones I just heard about. We're finished here, Cronkite. Now if you would all follow me. Yeah, Professors Cronkite and Callaghan. Huh? Funny running into you guys here. Whoops! Oh, we could say the same thing. Mr. Arkwright, do you have business here? Patra. What are you doing here, Salesian? Who are these people with you? Oh, they are students here on educational visitation from the capital. I've been assisting them during their stay. Professor Cronkite was gracious enough to extend his invitation to us to visit him when we happened to be each in their town. So we asked her, Mr. Salesian, if we could lead the way. I do not believe I invited anyone but you, nor did I imply that we couldn't quite this soon. I suppose chasing you away here would be more than work just humoring you. Very well, follow me. Really? Oh, it would be nothing short of incredible to see your work up close, Professor. Ah. Well, getting out of your hair now. We apologize for the interruption. I can see that you're very busy, but it would be a pleasure to speak on another occasion, Professor Callaghan. Oh, I suppose that can be arranged. She knows what's up. Must be nice to have enough. It must be enough to have enough free time to spend on such frivolous nonsense as educational visitations. Well, come with me. I want to make this brief. Of course, Professor.
Wait! I'd like to listen in on this conversation too, if you don't mind.
Oh, you might have just ruined it for us here.
As their guide, I suspect it has everything to do with me.
I don't think so, Tim.
Take a 10-minute break. Do not return late.
Boom, boom, boom. Yes, Professor. Excuse us. They do not look happy. A lot of servers. It's just like he wants to throw a tracker on them or something, or...
As you know, my name is David Callahan.
Callaghan.
I believe you're here to talk about Elsheim and Marduk investing in my research. That makes for a very interesting combination, if you don't mind me saying. What exactly led to this?
Well, is that what you were told? There seems to have been a misunderstanding then. Currently working for Elsheim, and we do have a Marduk employee with us, but that's all. What? We're currently in the middle of an investigation. You see, and Lead happened to bring us here. Wanted to follow up on a rumor that some extreme abuse of power has been taking place in the laboratory here. Man, that's the face of a guy who's got something to tell. Who asked to investigate this? Couldn't tell you. Didn't leave their name. But they did tell us about what's been happening. We've heard all about the ridiculous workloads and insane hours they and their colleagues have been forced to endure. About time they never allowed any rest and woefully underpaid, and how they received vicious, constant verbal abuse from their superior. Even to the point that someone collapsed from overwork and has been driven to the brink of suicide. That's just... We have all the testimony and evidence we need to act if that's what it comes to. But we thought it'd be better to come hear your thoughts first. Excuse me? It's not too late to turn things around. So many people we spoke to were quick to say that you weren't always like this. They mentioned how they almost always had trouble believing just what you'd become. We could see how afraid people are of you now, and how they dislike what you've become. But at the same time, we could see how deeply they respect you too. We're not heroes of justice like the cops or the guild. We're just about finding common ground and putting things to right. As long as you're willing to work with us, we can. That is enough. Don't talk to me about respect and then immediately resort to blackmail. I cannot believe one of my assistants would try to set me up like this. Unbelievable. I give them a golden chance to help me obtain glory beyond their imagination, and this is how they choose to repay me. How could you say that? You know, we've got evidence of what you're doing, right? Sure you want to pick this fight? Do what you will with your evidence. All I have to do is cover it up. No one's gonna believe some lowly assistants over an esteemed professor. Professor? I'm two mere steps away from completing my research, and they pick now to sabotage my efforts. Very well. Damn the human cost. I'll start working them to the bone to make up for their...
Just listen to yourself, Professor. What has gotten into you? You used to be so kind and supportive. Professor Hamilton held you in such high regard. Even though I was one of her students, you would still take the time to look after me. I just can't understand why all you do lately is spit in the face of her achievements.
Hold on a second, sorry. Good. Catra. I suspect as much.
Sorry, that's a private matter between us. But please, at least stop and think about how you're treating the people who work under you. They took their positions because they dreamed of being like you. Don't belittle them or their work.
Salesian. Don't tell me what I can and can't do, you third-rate apprentice!
Did not see that on the menu. Catra, what do you think you're doing? Listen, asshole.
You're talking to the famous David Callahan!
I mean, this guy assumes his shit don't stink.
The preeminent scholar of engineering science and military technology, who has long upheld the very foundation of this nation's national defense. I've had enough of youngsters like Cronkite and Esmeralda acting like they're above me after all I've achieved.
This guy has achieved villain status. Like, just get him his Darth Vader helmet and call it a day.
My latest research will propel Calvert to even greater heights, change the power balance of the entire continent.
What are you working on?
Why can no one understand just how much of a privilege it is to help with that?
Professor!
Well, you're free to have whatever lofty goals you want. I think we've had our 10 minutes, don't you? Oh? We came here to explain the situation and offer a solution we thought would benefit everyone. You're welcome to try and cover all up the evidence and testimonies we've gathered, but I promise you, it ain't gonna be easy. If you're as close to this revolution as you claim to be, then I'd give it another thinking through if I were you. I'm done wasting time with you. I will be raising the issue of your illegal trespassing and appalling brazenness with Mr. Tozend. I admit that I may have been a little too harsh, But as long as you intend to cling to Professor Hamilton instead of aiming for something more, I have no interest in you. Unless you now see the benefits of developing your talents under me after all. I would wager that it would be far better use of your time than waiting like a little girl for an old woman who's long gone. Excuse me? Catra. Pardon us.
Like a little girl.
There you are.
So this is what it looks like inside, huh?
It's so cool seeing the observatory. Is that the telescope?
That's right. Professor Hamilton had it specially made.
I'm sorry you had to witness that earlier, but I'm impressed you knew where to find me. I just had a feeling. We're happy to forget what we saw as long as you forget about us forcing our way into the research building. Then behave. You can go ahead and have a seat over there. I'll go make us some tea. So there aren't actually any astronomy professors here? Not at the moment. I'm the only one who comes here every day right now. But there was a time when quite a few researchers and students who would all adore Professor Hamilton would come. Even Professor Callaghan would come from time to time. Oh, he never used to be like he is now. He's always seen Professor Hamilton as a rival, sure. But it's used to the friendly kind of rivalry that was beneficial to both sides. He taught me so much, too. He really must have changed then. Yeah. From that to uptight, abusive asshole we saw earlier some kind of fall. Professor Hamilton left the Republic 2 years ago, if I recall. And you're one of her students? That's right. I owe more to her than I can ever hope to repay. I've been looking after the observatory and her house since she left the country. Though, I think it's debatable whether I'm doing a good job of it. Have we met Professor Hamilton? Like, I assume they're still alive. She's not here. But I'm trying to think as to... Is someone by another name, perhaps? The CEO of Vern, Mr. Jacent, is also one of the directors on the Institute's board. And he told me that he's considering shutting this place down because so few people are using it. Oh no! Well, that's why you've been doing all kinds of miscellaneous tasks to score points with him. That's awful! Really, I'm sorry about earlier, though. I ended up interfering in your investigation by jumping in, didn't I? If I hadn't said anything, don't sweat it. We ended up getting some useful information out of the whole outburst. My guess is you've noticed this by now, too. But his piss-poor attitude isn't the only bad thing going on with him. You really think so? I have the same feeling. It would explain why someone so respected has stooped to such irrational behavior. Feels like the question is, what's he trying to do that he's willing to go so far off the deep end for it? The computer hardware in his laboratory was state-of-the-art. I suspect he's using it to perform vast calculations, the kind that would be equally difficult to properly manage. I agree. I've never seen a simulation of his extent before, and it seemed that it wasn't getting the results he wanted. He couldn't... No. But that would... I see now. Well, we better keep an eye on that guy for a while. We ain't in Basel for that long, and we're gonna be here for the next couple of days at least. Feels like we can at least afford to scratch each other's back a bit, yeah? Whether that CEO wants us to or not. Alright. I do have my doubts about you, but I believe that Agnes is worthy of my trust. So if anything comes up, I'll be sure to let you know. To keep what the professor left behind safe, if nothing else. It comes from not being honest with yourself, you know? We'll be counting on you, Catra. Sure seems like he's being honest with himself to me. Not trusting you's the right call. Oh, you're very much in the same boat with how boorish you are. Excuse me? You trying to pick a fight, kiddo? That's only proving my point, you know. Are you interested in the telescope? I was wondering what it's like, that's all. It's only just past 5 o'clock, so we won't be getting a great view of the stars quite yet. But come with me. You still might be able to get a good view of the Great Shadar Triangle. Really? Yay! I think it's good for Fairy too, because although there are people that are close to her in age, everyone is still relatively like Anya's might be close to her in age, but she's very mature. So Fairy has, already gone over with Katra to sort of feel like he's close to an age and to a maturity level. She looks like she can hang with him on a better level. And of course, the two kids of the group would hit it off. You're also still a damn kid from my perspective. And by the way, Anyas, was it just me or did you seem surprised by something what the professor was shouting up at Storm? It wasn't just you. I cannot believe one of my assistants would try to set up me like this. Unbelievable! I give them a golden chance to help me obtain glory beyond their imagination, and this is how they choose to repay me? Oh. Interesting. So it picked up then of all times to shine. It's not doing it now, though. Do you think it could be just a coincidence? You gotta wonder. Not like it'd be the first time it's shown at an odd time, like when we first ran into Grimcat.
Whoa! What's this room for?
They're a likable group. Like, I really have no complaints really about anybody that's in the mainstay of the group. Like, it's a good set of individuals, and like I said, like, I think with them working in sort of a gray area allows them to be very different, right? Like, you start, if you go back, you start with the Bracer group of Joshua and Estelle, and although they're learning out, they never want to stray too far of everything, right? Because they want to be senior Bracers and and such. And from that, you then go into the world of detective work and police work. And so again, they're very mannered in a set way of not really going out of their space, essentially, right? They don't really go beyond their scope. And then with Reen and company, again, from sort of the law side of things, you're going into what essentially is teaching moments, right? Reen from being a student to then becoming a teacher, it's, again, he's out there to show, how to be a good person, essentially, right? Like, he does go a little bit more outside of it, but he still has, like, he can't go too far with things. Whereas here, with Van and company, he's able to broaden his horizon a lot more, obviously. Like, he's able to do a lot more things, and he's got more opinionated about things, and he has no one to really piss off, right? Like, he doesn't care what anybody thinks of it, right? Like, he's just out to do what he needs to do. You'll notice the character growth as this game on to the next one as well, right? Yeah, I look forward to it. Like I said, it's been enjoyable. Whoa, what's this room for?
Odette? What brings you all here?
Found you! We've been looking for all of you.
We couldn't find you anywhere in the main building, so we wondered if you might be here.
Sorry for putting you guys out.
Well, not all of us are here for you.
So this is their giant telescope. I've seen one in the Imperial Museum too, but it's so cool.
And another thing, what I think you get with Van as well, which is cool, like he has a level of respect for everybody, right? Like he plays along with Aaron wanting to call him Grandpa all the time. He teaches the younger kids with him. They are employees, but he realizes that he can't be overly too mean to the youngsters, like Fairy or Anyas or whatever type of thing. But he's also not afraid to teach them lessons. Like, hey, this is how the real world is going to be. Like, no one's gonna sugarcoat things for you. Like, you're gonna get your hands dirty, and that's the grunt of it, right? Yeah, like it's like they're not quite like best friend banter, but it feels like that type of banter, right?
Oh, can we take a look through it?
Right? They tolerate each other. Like some good coworkers, I guess you could say.
It's nice seeing this place this lively again. It's been so long.
October 23rd, 6:10 p.m. Well, we'll be going back to our hotel now. Your thing. Just try not to stay up too late just because no one's keeping an eye on you. That telescope was amazing though, wasn't it? I wish we could have had another look through it before we left. How about you come and walk around with us some on the last day, Fairy? We'd love to have you. Really? Your work sounds amazing. I'd like that a lot. I'll just leave playtime to the kids then. And I'm more in the market for a place catered to adults. Hell, you want to join in on the fun, Four Eyes? I would never go to such a place. That sounds like it'd be kind of fun in its own way. It was nice to finally meet the famous Reset, too. Maybe we could talk some other time, hmm? Oh, yes. I would like that very much indeed. Oh, yay! It's happening. Did you notice? Yeah. You managed to learn anything on your end? I'm afraid not. We heard something interesting from that genius professor, but that's about it. I'm not going to have much free time here, however, so I'm going to have to leave it to that nose of yours this time. Putting all the work on me, huh? Great. Here's the tram. We bid you farewell. I should be able to meet you tomorrow morning at around 8 o'clock. I know it's a little early for good nights, but hope you all have one regardless. Same to you. See you tomorrow. Sleep tight. Oh, I thought Fairy was gonna go with them. So what's eating away at you, phony maid?
Huh?
Is something up? Can't hide a thing from him.
I should have realized I wouldn't be able to keep my concerns a secret. To tell you the truth, I'm getting a peculiar sense of deja vu from what's happening here in Basel.
Basel. I'm gonna have to learn to say that right. Deja vu? Your main job's being a concierge, but you also handle crisis management all over the country, right? So which does this Orbital Net and Distribution Network issue make you think of more? Liberal 6 years ago? Crossbell 4 years ago? Bringing that up, aren't they sort of similar? Like in the end scope of things, of playing through like what happened in Liberal and what happened in Crossbell, in the end, wasn't it all just like Ouroboros? Like, it certainly feels that way. It's just for the thing, like, when we were playing through the Trails in the Sky games, you really didn't have any clue how deep it truly went. It was only until, like, you got into the world of Crossbell where you realized, like, how, you know, how deep the rabbit hole goes.
You're proving perceptive and knowledgeable beyond belief.
Huh? I'm sure I've heard both of those things before, but... yeah, I think Sal's mentioned them at some point, too. The former was when all orbital power was shut off by the appearance of an ancient floating city. The latter was when the orbital network was used to perform a man-made miracle. I never witnessed them firsthand, so there's a lot of gaps in what I know. But both were caused by things you wouldn't think could exist. Man, I think he had made both events up if I didn't know better. I know what happened a year and a half ago in Crossbell, but it's just as batshit crazy on paper. Now, are they... So Aaron doesn't know about LaBurle and the crazy floating city. That's fine. But he's aware of the Crossbell stuff and what I assume is with like what the tree and the I assume Zero or what's her face's name now? Oh, God, what's her name now? She's an adopted Bannings now, for crying out loud. Why is my name gone blank for her? God damn it. The little girl. Oh, when the whole continent was hacked? Or whatever the word is?
I'm afraid I can't answer most of your questions because they would contain classified information.
And I have a feeling like I'm putting the pieces together, but it's not. I don't know if it's like the fact that Reset is dressed like a maid. Kia, thank you. Yes, Kia. And that Sharon was dressed as a maid. I don't know if I'm looking into that a little too much. Like that they just happen to be dressed the same. Reset doesn't really do maid-like things. She's just dressed like one. Whereas Sharon was actually, like, legitimately a maid.
However, I believe this may end with a crisis different from the ones that Mr. Arkwright mentioned.
Huh? Well, Miss Perfect's Genesis started glowing again. There's bound to be something. No way this ends up without giving us a headache. Yeah, we're gonna need to be ready for trouble. You gotta head out somewhere now, right? I'll come with you if you want.
Again, you are perceptive beyond belief.
And she talks robot-like. Which, again, I don't know if that's just the way that she comes off, or if, again, there's more to it. We might have only met in person recently, but I've known you for a real long time now. Whenever you stumble on a major problem brewing, you gotta report it to HQ, right?
Correct. What is happening here certainly falls under Code E of our regulations. But I see no harm in having someone with me during my report. We could also patrol the area at the same time. Does that sound all right?
More than all right. Let's get going. Wait! Yeah, it's not just you two here, you know. Don't think of leaving us out. I don't mind taking one of you, but the other one's gonna have to stay behind. Someone will need to be available if Anyas or that boy we need decide to call. Right, that makes sense. Fine. Come on, who are you taking? Select one additional member to accompany Van and Reset. They can be swapped out later using the... Oh, so it doesn't really matter who we take here, because we can take whoever we want. I'm going to take Aaron. It's because he made a deal of her going, and Barry can use a break. So, where do we got to go to even give this report? The company's HQ's far away. I would have thought you'd just call them. There's a bit of a process involved for security reasons. For starters, we need to leave the city toward the canyon. There needn't be to take priority of any other work you would like to do, however. See now. Yeah. We'll head on over once we've walked around a little then. Alright. So again, lots of people to yap with. Looks like there might be something on the bulletin board, if that's it. I've been having some power issues lately, so your boss told me to look into it. Thought it might be a problem with the wiring, but Everything looks fine on our end. So, the feeling about something is going on here, and we just haven't quite caught on. Like we're in the midst of something, like, again, something to do with the orbital network. Everything is adding up to something going on. Like, I don't know if the power is going to go out or what the plan is here, but something for sure is about to happen here. Absolutely. Alright, so there's something for the bulletin board.
Now, what's it say?
Any 4 SPGs? Q&A testing again! I finished the latest version of my AR mystery game, and I'd love for you to test it out. If you solve all the puzzles and give me your thoughts on the experience, I'd be happy to award you. I'm waiting at the tunnel in the artisanal district. Percy. Okay.
This tram is bound for the Basel Institute of Science.
Well...
These grid issues are getting even worse. It's starting to bug me. I took a look around the city just to make sure it wasn't some kind of wiring issue, and sure enough, it isn't. No fraying, no deformation. Nothing. Whatever the problem is, it's nothing new parts won't fix. And it's becoming concerning. I wonder if they're going to let me go this way. Okay, they are. Whatever. Oh, so this was the guild branch that we weren't allowed to go into before.
What to do?
I was just wondering about you, Van. I take it you got called out here to investigate all these events yourself? These suspicious sightings did garner a lot of attention. Pretty much, yeah. You sound like you're well up on the issue yourself. Indeed. That's partly why I called Alvis and Regina here. It could all just be a big load of nothing, so we can't set aside too many men for it. But better safe than sorry. I did want to ask your opinion on all this, given you've had a fair share of run-ins with Almada yourself. Tell me about it. My take, it's just too early to tell. Not enough to go on here. I get that. Thanks for your input. If anything does happen, just let us know. I've told the others to cut you some slack at any rate. I just don't exactly have the intuition for this yet, but even I can tell something isn't right. With everything that's been happening these last few months, we can't just write off leads and oddities anymore. I might have to loop back with Blanca and get a perspective on things. So the thought, like, for us having just come here, that's one thing, but it's clear, like, to people who have been in Basel, something's been going on long term, like months. And whatever that might be, like I said, where the timing couldn't match up any more perfectly here, right? Basel's deceptively big, is the thing. I like to set a quota of 10 cases a day, just to maintain a steady pace. Man, you're really on top of things. Come to think of it, you used to be in the fire department, didn't you? I did. Learned some valuable skills on the job. They still come in handy today. It's a tough job. Basel's full of factories and other heavy industry. Fire hazards are abundant. Every second counts with those places. A moment's hesitation can mean the difference between saving a life and losing one. That's how I learned to be swift and decisive on the job. Sometimes you don't have the luxury of second guessing. I see. I'll bear that in mind.
Alrighty.
Blanca's just so skilled as a bracer. She's a wonderful person, too. I hope to be like her one day. I've got a long way to go before I compare to her. Yeah, you sure do. Did Alvis head on off to patrol? Yeah, he went out earlier. Once he's done, he'll start my rounds. It's a shame he couldn't have let you do your round first so you could hit the hay earlier. How inconsiderate. He'd have scored brownie points with you if he would have said ladies first. Well, I guess? Huh. Alright, no more going up there. Nothing over here. I don't think so. Nope. Okay. Alright, where are we heading? So there's, Percy should be over there. That's not what I wanted. To-do list. I love the little music, too. Just be careful. Yeah, we don't want to go to our car. Long day. I had my son on my mind, and I want to talk to him when I get home. But what do I even say? He's studying on over at the Institute these days, and we couldn't disagree more on engineering. He's big on innovating and finding new big things. But me, I'm a traditional guy and take pride in the family art I've inherited. I'm not trying to pressure him into taking over the shop, but I think he's hearing me that way. It's a puzzle, I tell you. It's a puzzle! I think we have to access that point another way. Hi, Milia. I'm really glad I was able to help out Dad today. I want to start pulling my own weight. I used to just do grocery runs when people would need it, but now they're busier than ever. They really appreciate it now. They really look busy today, too. Maybe I should try making them lunch someday. I think they'd like that. I'm sure they would. I thought you'd have called it for the day. Hard workers you are a lot, huh? Just between you and I, keep an eye on Katra, yeah? He shouldn't have to take on all that responsibility at his age. If you ask me, it's like he never got to be a kid. Seeing him all stressed out and overworked just makes me sad. As an old geezer with none of that youth left, yeah, that's unfortunate. What's Katra crunching for? He shouldn't have to stay so late at that institute. I get it's important to him. He wants to follow in his professor's footsteps with all this research there. Just... I hate making the kids wait, but this deadline's non-negotiable. Speaking of kids, I hear Milia was up to something earlier today. And most of the time she's a model daughter, but helps me with shopping, the cooking, the cleaning. But every now and then I hear just the strangest things about what she's up to. I can't deny it worries me sometimes.
No need to be shy now.
Trying to think. All the ones that I want to get, they're expensive. You know, and the ones that I have a ton of stuff for, we don't need anything. At least not at the moment. No drivers, no plugins.
See you again. No need.
What do you have to trade? Anything? Oh god, U material pluses. I guess I could start the consideration for that stuff eventually. Ooh. I didn't think this would be a thing, although I don't see any high level.
See you again.
Not really much.
No
Anything rare?
See you
Just
again.
droplets. Okay. Let's chat on up with the little kid there. Nat. Careful up there, Real. I really want to see the machines from up there too, but everyone says it's too dangerous, so I gotta wait. When I'm older, I'm gonna work here like Real does, and then I can see all the cool stuff I want. Whew, I think we're almost done for the day. I hate making Nat wait like this. I really am glad I started working here, though. I remember being scared half to death over how I'd handle the pressure. It's been really tough work for sure, but it's so rewarding, and I can feel myself getting better day by day, and plus I've made friends with Katra and so many others. There we go. Alright, where are we heading now? Alright, Percy should be over here. Dick, Percy, Tracy. Oh, this way leads down a mine, does it? Well, that would make an excellent backdrop for a game, but it's probably too dangerous down there. Hey there, Arkwright Solutions. You had a request for us? Well, didn't expect you to help me out again. Thank you. Figured we'd at least hear you out. What's got you all the way out here in Basel, anyhow? Specifically, all the way out here in the dark. You ain't up to something shady, are you? Oh, I'm just scouting locations for my new game. It's got a mystery theme, and so it only makes sense for it to be dark and secretive. Let's get down to business. Then, if it's alright with you, I work with a really bright friend of mine on this concept, so if I can iron out the kinks, I'm sure it'll be a hit. You'll solve a series of puzzles, all while using the special gimmicks that fit Basil in a hand and glove. Yeah? What kind of gimmicks are we talking? Well, It would spoil the fun if I just told you. Here, have this leaflet. Let's see here. Urgent message from HQ. Catch the rogue hacker on the loose in Basel. HQ will track the target's movements and relay them to you as soon as possible. All transmissions will be sent in code to avoid leaking information. Decode the messages and apprehend the hacker. Secret agents, huh? Alright, I'll bite. And decoding our messages forms the puzzle aspect of the game. Exactly. Sounds fun, right? I think we really knocked it out of the park with this one. So, what do you think? Interested in giving it a shot? Absolutely. Just give me a second, though. I will be right back and take a quick break.
Committing a crime. restrain me. You can search me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy. Now you've got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Lock me up and fool with the key. You can't restrain me. You can search me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy. Now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for with the key. Oh, 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 yeah. I said lock me up for with the key. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Lock me up for with the key. Baby, it's a lockdown, baby, you drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping, your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for with the key. You gotta take away the key, my baby. Lock me up for with the key. Keep me in there. Lock me up for with the key.
Apologies. That was too long. I mean, I had to. One thing led to doing another thing, to doing another thing, to doing another thing, and I was just like, God dang it. I went to clean the litter, and then I was like, oh, I didn't have enough litter, and I was thinking about switching out their litter to these pellet things, which I have. So then I was like, oh, well, I might as well do it because I have to, and then I had to throw out the other litter, and then I had to take that out, and then I was hoping one of them would go to use it, but nothing yet. So, anyways, I did get a beer out of all of that. Eventually, thank you, DJ. And let's accept this request from Percy. At least the Sleeman's open. Can't say that much about the Carlsberg. I tell you, Lothar's, I had one damn can of I mean, I still have 3 left, so maybe those other 3 will open fine, but the other 2 that I have opened, just like the tab just snaps off. I mean, I don't know what so I sprinkled in these pellets into we have 2 litters. One I cleaned out entirely and I put into the other one, and then I just made the one all pellets, and no one has used it since. Now, usually not too many that, like, they usually don't use that one. Like, Oreo will go in there once in a while, but, like, anytime I go into the bathroom to clean it, it looks like it's never used. But so now there's pellets in both of them, so they don't have a choice. So I'm currently just waiting to see if they just, like, defecate, like, just outside to go, what the fuck is this shit, Dad? What the fuck? I don't know. I hear good reviews. I don't know. It's probably something that you shouldn't be introducing to 8 and 9-year-old cats. It's probably something that you introduce to kittens, but I'm sick and tired of spending $60-ish plus on Tidy Cat litter when a 40-pound bag of these pellets was $20. We'll see. How are you, Lothars? Sure, we got other work and taken care of. Like, why not? Awesome. I was hoping you'd be up for it. Let me put your names down under the tester group real quick. There's another tester working through the game right now, so see if you can solve the puzzle before they do. Yeah, like, it'd be fine for one cat, DJ. Although, like, I've really never had just one cat. We had Coco, like, when she was up until I think she was 2, and then we got another cat. So we've always been a multi-cat household, and like they like it. It's so expensive, like ridiculously expensive. Like for those big like red pails, like they're 30. I think I go to PetSmart. They're like 30, depending on if there's a sale, like 27 to 35 bucks is what they are. And I usually have to buy 2 of them. And that is give or take. I'm lucky if that lasts me 3 weeks. If I'm lucky. Yeah, I'm sending applications all over the place. My other tester just started a few minutes ago. I've got a special reward for whoever beats the game first, so, good luck. The hunt is on now. Well, good luck. I'll be watching from the sidelines to make sure everything's running smoothly. And there he goes. So now what? We don't even have our first message yet. This is true. He did say that HQ would send us messages, but how? HQ to Spriggan. We found traces of the hacker in the artisanal district. Investigate the suited triad. Whoa, I didn't recognize this address at all. I think it really is him. This first riddle should be easy to solve. I imagine it's like a warm-up. Makes sense. Well, let's get cracking then. So, are we going to the artisanal district? Is that where we're heading? That's not the button I wanted. We're already in the artisanal district. Okay, so we're just going to go all the way on over there. That's fine. I love this ambience music. It's awesome. Well, if there ever were a suited triad, this be it. Not the easiest first riddle in the world, but there are chimneys everywhere around here. Indeed, it does make sense for a district this industrious. And it looks like we're not the first to make this far either. We walked around this damn place for ages and it was right there the whole time? Ooh, looks like it threw the other tester for a loop. Here's the next set of instructions. It's almost like he's watching us. Normally I would assume the same, but I imagine at least one of us would have noticed them if we were tracking us by hand. I think they're receiving these messages automatically based on our Zifa location data. Oh, I might be giving him too much credit. No offense to him. No, I think this is the work of his helper. Must be a network expert. Got a lot to think about once this is done, but that can wait. Let's look at the next message real quick. HQ to Spriggan. Hacker's gone, long gone from this area, unfortunately. We've picked up another trail elsewhere in the artisanal district. Investigate the Bat's Roost, or the BAT's Roost. Yeah, go fig. Of course there's more to it than that. And talk about cryptic. The hell's a bat? All caps. Ordinarily, I would assume the mammal. But given how it's written, I imagine it's alluding to something else. And at any rate, we didn't encounter any bats in this mine, if memory serves. Those letters do ring a bell. Where have I seen them before? Yeah, I got nothing. The roost part makes me think it's someplace they all come back to, or that they're normally out and about. Keep your eyes peeled for anything that fits that description. This one sounds more specific. Alright, so, it's sort of like, I mean, I don't mind it, like, but the game is essentially just taking you to the places that you need to go. Like, there's no, like, oh god, do I gotta find out where I need to go? Like, they're not being that rough on me, which is nice and appreciated. Well, this is the Aerotram station, and I think we've struck gold here. Ah, right, that does make sense. BAT is an acronym for the Basal Aerotram. Ah, right. That all makes sense, and this is the roost. They all stop here. And boom, there's the next message. HQ to Spriggan, the hacker has been made their way towards Newtown. Board the tram and pursue them. Straightforward enough, this one. Yeah, let's hop on. Lothar's or DJ, I don't want to pull you away from Twitch at this moment. Do either of you have a Kick account or no? I wanted to see if my alerts worked. I'm able to test them on stream elements, but I don't know if it's if they're working live or not type of thing. But I don't want to force you to go into anything. I mean, I know people have their opinions on Kick. I mean, as I do myself, but I was just curious. Well, if it ain't the Armis kid we bumped into earlier. It's been a step ahead the whole way, from the looks of it. Well, I'm not about to let some snot-nosed runt like him outwit me. Let's get moving. Man, I remember when I was all held up about beating people to a punch like that. Youth, huh? It's kind of his thing, but you make fun of yourself well enough as is. It looks like they've already made their move. Looks like it. So, now what? HQ to Spriggan. It does work. Thank you, Lothars. And I can see you lipping me off. Did have an account. Thank you, Lothars. You can go back to Twitch if you want. I just wanted to make sure it worked. Gotta make sure. I mean, I did the same thing. I when Kick first came out, I made sure I got my name. And I assume you probably did the same thing. You don't want to add, the year of your birth or anything there or something like that, right? Disregard the kitty for now. Your target is Zcat number 1. Disregard the... Oh, that's what it is. It might help to write it out on paper. This one would have been too much for the small fry's brain. How cruel. I got a pretty good idea of where the objective is. I can see it on the sign over there. Let's head on over and take a look. I followed 3 people on Kick, so it must have been a buddy of mine. Okay. Cat, huh? But, what do cats have to do with the orbital... Oh, her! Is this Grim Cat? Could be. Oh, now we're in a completely different area, so now we gotta go and yap with these people. Oh, the emotes work!
Institute of Science.
That's a lot of crazy emotes. At this time of night, it's mostly workers at the Institute coming home from work.
This is the Aerotram.
Makes sense.
Operated by the city of Basel.
The Aerotram's just awesome.
We've been getting reports over the last few days about comms acting up. So far, they're just little blips. Haven't seen any big outages yet. There's not much we can do about the keeping watch. It's got me thinking about how behind the curve the force is, though. Cybercrime's only going to grow from here, and we got to be ready for it.
Right.
What's so interesting? Thank you very much, Lothars. Domestic production is riding high right now, Vern especially. They're trying to secure their foothold in the sector as fast as possible. The Empire reparations will end soon, and Ryanford is up on the up and up. There's going to be lots of competition soon. It's no wonder that domestic companies are trying to secure domestic cash flows. I think the bank should follow suit. The emotes don't automatically pop up when I click them. I didn't have to hit enter. Oh, okay. The CEO, Townsend, he's pretty conservative, but even he doesn't know what direction he wants the company to take. Being honest, I think that's his glaring weakness for a CEO. He doesn't have much in the way of leadership. Feels like he's scared of losing the government's favor and all of his corporate partnerships with it. Bearing all that in mind, I can see why he's just staying the course here. And rock the boat, no. Alright, the boat. Students from Aramis are here. Oh, so this is the hotel, I guess. I should probably drink this beer. Otherwise it's just gonna sit there and mock me. I'm surprised, I don't pay too much attention to Kick. No real reason to. I sort of thought that the gambling money behind it would... I mean, I understand, like, we're sort of in, like, with especially sports gambling really taking off just in Canada recently and obviously being a big thing in America. I mean, maybe that's just the way it is. Like, there's just so much money. But I thought, like, the lack of being able to advertise anywhere would have hurt them. But Didn't seem to. I mean, Kick has a fucking F1 team that they sponsor, for crying out loud, or at least they did. I think they're Kick Sauber, or at least they used to be Kick Sauber. I don't know if Sauber's around anymore, but like, I always remember that they had to fight over that for the particular thing, because when you know, in F1, you know, you can't advertise, you know, anything bad, type of thing. But they sort of like found their way around it, type of thing. I believe it was back in the spring when she, well, did what she did. Though in his defense, James wasn't at fault. It was his partner in crime, Ronald, and he got crushed for it. Like, I'm talking flattened. Ever since then, wouldn't you know it, she's been super popular. James has got his own recollection of things, I'm sure, but a bit cloudy disposition.
Well...
Lots of Armis students here. Come on, what better topic to talk about right now than romance? Don't be such a prude. What? Out of your mind! Oh, that's right, I remember that one senior talking about it. Apparently romance is a popular topic on trips like these. Well, you can talk about it, but my lips are sealed. Oh, poor Albert. I can tell what you're thinking, you know. Well, yeah, I'm thinking, man, this dude's really freaking thirsty. He just talks about flirting all the time. I might be able to help with that. I do have some degree of experience. Oh, really? Are you serious? That sounds like they could use a tip or two on touching some titty. Maybe I should bring them on over to one of my local haunts. They're kids, you blockhead. And as long as you're on the clock, the only thing you're touching is notes. Understand? Though in Tharbad, actually. No, perhaps I shouldn't broach that topic. That was funny. Julian, help a brother out. Alright. The first step is trust, generally. Women like sincerity in a man. Not wrong. Listen to Lyle, kids. Back when I was in school in the Empire, I had this amazing group of upperclassmen who helped me with my studies. They've already gone and graduated, but not before sharing some of their secrets on how to talk romance or something along those lines. This trip's an excellent opportunity to broaden our horizons. Little point in being shy. Oh. Huh? What are you guys doing here? It's not what it looks like. I don't have a crush or anything. You have a crush. Shut up. Just leave me alone, alright? This is none of your business. Open book, this kid.
Well...
I recognize those school uniforms. They're from a really famous academy back in the capital. Must be nice to be young. They should take advantage of that opportunity while they can. I can't deny I'm envious. I never really got to any fancy trips or work studies when I was in school. Which school is more noteworthy? Is it the Aramis school, or is it you know, that Reen sort of went to? Why am I having such a blank on anything to do with Cold Steel of what school it was? Like the Royal Academy of something. Oh, Van. Yo, what's up? Doing some puzzle solving? Mm-hmm. We're going over the information we gathered. Thors, thank you. We're going over the information we gathered. Man, there was so much to see. And then there was that surprise right at the end. I know, right? I think I could use a break, though. There's only so much stuff my brain can handle. I'm full. Now, just don't wander around town aimlessly, okay? You won't have a cohesive report without a cohesive research. You should pick a direction and stick to it, and then soak up as much info as you can for tomorrow. Alright. And there's the student council pres side of her. Push comes to shove, she's right on top of things. I understand you have plenty of schoolwork to tend to, Miss Claudel, but please make sure to get enough sleep as well. Don't worry, I will. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Sounds like you had a pretty productive day out there, Agnes. Nice. We're splitting up tomorrow too, but I'll be able to take care of things here. Keep our Anya safe. Will do. Professor Cronkite's research is super fascinating. Even I'm learning new things. They say his work will be the future. Not lying. I even heard that he had a leading hand in the Ziva development. I've only seen little hints of his discoveries, though. What more is he's hiding in the head of his? Maybe I should dive too deep into that report. I'll just stick with what we all know. No way that's high school level research she's doing. Indeed, I pity the teacher tasked with reading her reports. Such information density was not meant for human minds. You have no idea. I got to visit the observatory and the special research building. That should give me plenty of material for my report. I'll join back up with you tomorrow. Let's just make sure to get our parts done. Right. Gotta sit down and focus on my report for tomorrow. Write about. I'm thinking maybe film history. Ren showed me all sorts of stuff. Love to write about the Foundation and ZCF's tech too. Alright, is that all them done? Looks like it. Alright. Let's go on and find that other code.
I see.
So we can hop on here and yap it on up with the couple of people at the Vern industry. Receptionist Trinity. I keep wanting to say Trinity, but it's Trinity. Or Trite. Trite, alright. Oh, working by yourself there, Chief? Rooster's gone home for the day. Project's hit a major roadblock. Needs more manpower. Okay. I wonder if she's working on relatively the same thing that's getting everybody like over at the Institute all hoity-toity. I don't know. Another slog at work today. Just gonna head home, decompress, and get ready for tomorrow. I used to have this drinking buddy. She works at the Institute. I haven't been able to get in touch with her lately, though. Because of that, I don't go out drinking as much. I miss that. I miss my drinking buddy. She won't even reply to my emails. Oh, that sucks. That's the motor area. Nobody interact with there. Where is that other... Oh, I guess it is up there. Okay. Morning, Puddle Peas! How are you? Today's domestic lines are all operating on schedule. I heard the Transcontinental Railroad ran into another snag test. Once you get out past Longby, all bets are off. Not much they can do about that. Transcontinental Railroad's just always running into trouble there. Can't avoid it. Your pool is bigger than skyscrapers, eh? So that was a thing I saw yesterday about Donald Trump had this big cardboard thing going on about his reflection pool that he's repainting. And so he had this big cardboard piece of thing pointing out that his pool was bigger than the Eiffel Tower, the Sears Tower, and I was just like, I couldn't stop and not laugh at it. That was literally the title at the top. Our pool is bigger than skyscrapers. That was like his win. So yeah, of course. There's always something going on here at the pavilion. We do industry press conferences, Z1 photo shoots, and even RC tournaments for kids. We make sure there's something for everyone here, so take a look around. Take a load off. I mean, he only needs to fix the pool because he fucked it up. Still, like, I've never been to Washington, D.C., but, like, that thing was always just filled with water, right? Like, did it need fixing? I don't pay enough. Like, did this thing need maintenance, or is this just one of these, like, oh, I need a ballroom type of deals? Like, because I think it might have needed maintenance because he wanted to change the way it looked or something, right? Like, because it usually just looked like it was I don't want to say like black water, but I mean, like, I think the bottom was black, therefore it made the water look dark. And then it's like, well, I want it to look like the Bahamas type of thing. Yeah, he wants blue water, and I've heard people say, like, it's not going to work the way he thinks. And then the reflecting pool will no longer reflect. So now oh. That is hilarious. I want a drink tonight, Chamberlain. It's been a while since we hit the town together. Well, I figure we both deserve it. Both put on through the ringer and went on and hit our sales quotas anyways. I might take you up on that. You could use a break to unwind and how hectic it's been lately. I do have some business stuff I wanted to talk to you about, like cost-cutting tactics and those new safety regs. Hello, people, indeed. Should have just left it alone. Well, see, the problem is Donald Trump is incapable of leaving anything alone. Anything at all. Alright, so these two are going to go out for drinks. Having someone like Chamberlain in charge of Inger really lights a fire under me. It's like having a good rival, you know? We push each other to grow and develop bigger and better stuff, and in the end, we both benefit. We're seeing that firsthand with Leno's success. I and the whole company's a whole grow and improve every day.
Alrighty.
Alright. We got a homeless issue in the USA, and he's building ballrooms and fucking with a reflecting pool. Yeah, I mean, there's homeless issues sort of everywhere, but yeah, it sort of is, even to a lesser extent, government is not really fixing these issues that we have. But you know what? That's government for you, right? Let's cause more problems for and make more issues. How's it going in here? It's going good. Going good. And here we are. Z-Cat number 1 minus a cat. Z1 race car. So you just cut the cat, huh? Almost too easy. Our next message should be arriving shortly. Yeah, stay sharp, gang. Well, that was anticlimactic. Let's see here. Oh. Yo, you in the game too? Yeah, guess so. Didn't know there were other people doing this. HQ to Spriggan, the hacker got away. But their tracks are fresh. They should still be nearby. Head for coordinate marker WXBC, whatever the hell those mean. What the hell is this? Doesn't make a lick of sense. I really don't want to lose to these guys. I gotta think this one over. Well, I'm heading out. Catch you later. Hey, have fun. Best of luck out there. Puzzling time. Let's start with the easiest stuff first. I suspect that we need to fill the square marks with letters. Once we complete the sequence, the phrase will come together. Yeah, and once we got the full phrase, the rest is a cakewalk from there. Let's follow the code and see what we find. So yet again, the game is just going to tell me how to get there. You can even take them out. Which is fine. Oh, I have to go up here. Oh, do I have to go back up here? No. I need to, like, work my way up there, man. Or guess not. No. Bracer Alvis! Looks like everything's fine over there. But no matter how many rounds I do, can't shake those nerves in my head. And today's unexplained incidents and the whole place just feels wrong. I don't like it. The guild's caught on too. Figures. The Bracer Guild's as astute as ever. Shall we head to the southern canyon path after making another round? Sounds good to me. Just might as well bring out the truck for that. The surefire way I know I'm getting older, I cleaned my bathroom yesterday, and now my back and legs hurt today. Yeah. You getting like all into the groove? Are you the type of person that gets out like the toothbrush to get really in there? As a man myself, I'm starting to learn, having a young son and cleaning his toilet is interesting. Sometimes I drop by at night too. Hey, De Niro. The store's almost becoming my life. Too weird. I wonder if I count as a regular now. I come here too often. You reckon the pharmacist knows me by name? I mean, compared to her, she really isn't that much older than me. She's got a dream job and everything. She's amazing. The deep clean is once a year. As long as I keep up with the cleans, mostly I don't need more than one good deep clean. I've heard horror stories about boys. I mean, in all fairness, he's really good. But I got to get the toothbrush out. His toilet seat in his bathroom doesn't slide off. Ours in our bathroom does. So I have to, like, I don't want to take the whole thing apart. So I got to get the toothbrush to get into those little areas, if you will, without getting it. So I have to ask, What's a deep clean for you if you're only doing it once a year? I find myself doing our bathrooms maybe like once every 2 weeks. Unless like we're expecting company, then I might like I might do it like everyone. But you know, toilet bowl cleaner, Comet sprayed everywhere, wash the shower, the tub. Gets the job done with a scrub. The deep cleans with the toothbrush and getting... Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Is there... Where's the shop? Is it in here? Yeah, I feel like, because this place is new, I don't really have to, like, you know... I mean, keeping up with the cleaning makes cleaning easier going forward. But, you know, it's not like I'm moving into a place that's, like, you know, already 30 years old and then, you know, you can only clean something so much. So it'll be interesting to see when we're here long term if we can keep it looking nice.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for shopping.
Well,
All right, nothing here. Let's go and yap it with, you. Toilet bowl scrub, obviously, in the Clorox wipe surfaces, and Windex the mirror. Yes. I will say the one thing we never had in our old place that we have in the new place that I find is annoying, but I've heard it's a pain in the ass if you let it get bad, is glass shower walls. Like if you let those go too long, like they get that soap scum, and then that's a pain in the ass. So you gotta really keep on it to keep it looking nice, essentially. Would have thought we'd been talking about how to clean bathrooms here, but it's conversations like this that keep people coming back, right, Dick? Yeah, like in our bathroom, we have like the stand-up shower thing. And then in my son's bathroom, he's got like the tub shower thing, so like little best of both worlds, I guess, type of thing. I gotta go turn my air on. It's getting too hot in here. I'm sure there's some kind of life hack to clean it. See, I always wish, like, I would assume, like, in Japan, where, like, their bathrooms are, like, aren't they, like, wet rooms? Like, I feel like you could just, like, spray everything and then just hose everything down, like, with, like, some type of pressure hose. That would be far easier, but, like, a typical North American bathroom isn't generally built like that. I mean, heck, you can be some type of weirdo and have carpet in there. I heard Lothar's, his entire bathroom is carpeted. Gag carpeting to really hold in those smells. I'm conducting research into the unexplained reactions. We observe when drawing energy from Sepith. It's just one of Orbital Power's many mysteries. That forms one of the Foundation's goals, shedding light on how our modern world really works. It certainly isn't easy, though. We have to commission these massive facilities just to analyze microscopic reactions. There's really nothing I can do. How did it come to this? I don't know, you tell me. My uncle has carpet in his bathroom. I don't understand it. Must be filthy. You can't truly clean carpet. No, you can't, generally. And that's why Lothar's likes it so much. So, first floor is Vern Arms, second, Vern Store. And the building itself is Vern Plaza. Vern Arms, or VA, that lines up with the code. It's not too hard if you know your way around. We made good time on this puzzle. From the looks of it. Oh, would you look at that? Another message. P.S. from the engineer. A pair of ZCF goggles will spell your way. ZCF goggles can be found at the Vern store if memory serves. We heard about them earlier, didn't we? Yeah, ZCF is the Liberal Kingdom's principal engineering company. They were notable for building the first orbital airships. So now we got that word in the picture. That really makes me think it's her. Anyhow, let's get to those goggles. Carpet in bathrooms and kitchens are the weirdest thing to me. Oh god, I mean, I've never seen a carpet in a kitchen.
Very well.
So... what was I gotta turn my air down to make it pop up? That would probably why it's not coming on. It's because the inside temperature is same to the same thing.
Indeed.
Do I? Okay. Granted, there's this low power, but still just not like typical part. Oh yeah, like I think that would just be odd. Engineer Carter. Let's yep with him. Hey, quick question. Do you guys stock ZCF goggles? Oh, we sure do. Here's a pair for you. They will spell your way, the riddle said. Is there writing on them? I don't see anything on the frame, so... Oh, the lens perhaps? Bingo! Check this shit. Await the aerotram. The bench will beckon. Guess we just gotta go follow the breadcrumbs now. The aerotram is just up the stairs. Let's make haste. Oh, you're kicking me out of there? There's people I wanted to buy from in there. Yip with. VA. VA. They don't mean Vern arms, do they? What else could it be? Oh, I hate this puzzle shit. I don't get these riddles at all. Oh, looks like we're a step ahead this time. Yo, let's hurry. Can't let this kid show us up. Roger, roger. Right, go back in there. Hi, James. From the engineer, a pair of ZCF goggles will spell your way. What do ZCF goggles have to do with anything? I hate stupid scavenger hunts like these. It's good that we're ahead of the Rhineford in small arms sales. They're starting to rack up some market share, though. Now that we have government backing, that's good.
Do you know what you want?
I was gonna say, like, eventually you gotta come across some new items here, right? The Sword Breaker. Equip it. There we go. The Cyclotron. These have some good names. Clicky clicky. Alright, any of these gonna be good? The Swallow Hilt, if you will. Nope. Armor. Alright, flexible coat. I do like being flexible. Those look like it's gonna be good on Aaron and Van. And then we get some cleats. Again, the it's so funny, like the speed is mentioned as a plus 12, but you know, that still is a downplay, but we'll put those on, looks like resets. Those desert sandals. Could put it on Aaron, slightly better speed at the loss of one movement, and the same for Barry. Alright, what else? Is that it? Alright. And of course, you gotta make the Sword Breaker Plus. This is one of those weird things of, like, I don't, like... I get, like, upgrading, but, like... Does it really matter? Like, like, are people really running low on U material? Like, I haven't been really looking for them, and it just seems that, like, you know, things are there. Right.
I hope to see you again.
All done here. Is there an upstairs? There's an upstairs here, right? Bathrooms! Oh, can't even use the bathrooms. What are you? You creeper! Oh, man. That guy, did you see the way that guy was acting? It says there's 2 shops in there. It's gotta be up here. Okay, let's go see what's the Vern store has to offer before we finish up that one quest. Oh, what's everyone's plans on the weekend? Anything fantastic or fun? You know, fun? The weather going to cooperate? Is it too hot now? Does everyone just stay inside?
Hello there.
Oh, that's what you have. I think I've been here.
See you again.
You have nothing I want.
Hello there.
Buy items. Burn cap. We need.
See you again.
Alright, smell you later. Alright, so I guess we're just heading on down. Weather is nice there, so surely you're gonna go out and do something fun, right, DJ? And Final Fantasy... Oh, of course, yes! Online game Saturday night and in-person game Sunday. Hi, Ren. Are you the person we're meeting? Well, if it ain't the student council prez. Figured you had a hand in this.
You caught me. Good evening, Spriggan.
So little Miss Violet was behind it all, huh? Feels oddly appropriate. I'm flattered to hear that from Longport's own little prodigy. So how'd you get roped on into all this? Well, I happen to know the Game Master through the net, you see. He'd been putting out all these fascinating riddles online. Figured I might as well reach out to him. We got in touch and eventually came up with the idea of this game. And what better way of setting a cyber-themed story than Basil? It's in the 90s here all weekend. Did you get your plumbing issue fixed from yesterday? Or was it the HVAC? The HVAC was the last week, plumbing yesterday, right? Did Wolf Slayer have sex with the plumber in the end? That was the payment, right? I even got to try out this new mail API that I've been tinkering with. I learned quite a lot from this little exercise. Did you just know everyone ever? Jeez. I did learn about your hacking exploits as Kitty through MK's database, but I didn't realize your talent spanned far more than just security. Thank you. I still have so much to learn, of course. Took him long enough. Must have fell behind somewhere. HVAC was fixed on Tuesday yesterday, and plumber, and yes, it was plumber. They just came up to figure what the problem was. They've ordered a part, and now so they wait until they can actually replace it. What is it that's wrong? Are the toilets not flushing? Are the toilets flushing more than they should be? Is water running or water not running? That's about it. Your PRV valve needs replaced. Penis replacement valve. I knew Wolf Slayer needed that replaced every once in a while. This was just an excuse to work with that Percy guy, wasn't it? This is all just stupid. Council president broke her own curfew for this shit. Oh, don't single me out, you meanie. I just so happened to hear from someone about a bored-looking Artemis student walking around city past curfew. It's the thing that controls water pressure throughout the house. Oh. That does sound important. DJ, look, pressure release valve sounds like it's correct, but penis replacement valve sounds better. You had to replace yours too. So James, do you have fun being naughty little boy? Oh, barely felt a thing. All that effort for a dud of a game. Oh, I could have sworn you heard you racking your brain a bit at some of those riddles there. I mean, okay, fine. They did make me think a little, kinda. That's excellent news. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear it. Wait, so did you really make that auto-send API thing for the emails? Like, you made that from scratch? How the hell are you even real? No wonder Ronald and I don't measure up. Ugh, fine. I admit it, you're pretty damn good. Aw, thanks. But flattery will get you nowhere, mister. Oh, and would you mind keeping tonight our little secret? I'm not sure what I'd say to you if it mentioned everyone was finding out I was breaking my own rules. Sure. Just as long as you keep me a secret, too. I'm not privy to the specifics here, but it looks like they've worked things out. Yeah, just kids being kids. So right now you got about 50% the normal pressure we have. Thankfully we don't have to pay for any of it because we're renting, but we did have to wait for the homeowner to sign off on the work. And now we have to wait for the part to order. Like, does that mean showers are currently shitty at the moment? Like 0 water pressure? Or is it like... How do you get the shampoo out? You need pressure, damn it. Otherwise it's gonna be a whole Seinfeld episode. Well, at least things have settled on down for now. Oh, the showers are fine, it just takes longer. Okay. Percy shortly arrived on scene, and participants gave him their impressions of the game. Well, good work, everyone, and thank you for the rave reviews. I owe a special shout out to Ren. Without her, none of this would have been possible. Oh, think nothing of it. Thank you for having me. If you ever get the idea for some other game, do let me know. Ah, you got it. Thanks a bunch. I never thought my online friend would be a high schooler. You really are something special. I mean, how the heck did you learn so much about the orbital net at your age? I feel like you're gonna leave me behind if I'm not careful. I gotta branch out and level up my programming skills. Hey, best of luck with that, pal. I gotta say, this was all pretty fun, so I'd be down to try whatever you come up with next. Well, thank you. I still have lots of kinks to iron out for sure, but I might be able to go public soon. I'm almost ready for average Joes and Janes, I think. Now here's a little prize for you guys, since you got here first and all. Again, thank you so much for participating. Look forward to the next game. You just got deck stain this week finally after having to wait for the weather to be nice. Did you go with like a darker looking stain or a light stain, DJ? With the game wrapped up, Percy excused himself to mull over the feedback, and Ren and James snuck back on into the hotel for the night. Thank you.
Mira deposit confirmed.
All right. Whoa. All right, and I think, okay, so we got everything here. I think we're going to go back to the artisanal district just in case there's people to meet up with there.
Taking off now.
Or yap with before we head on out. So I do think we just missed a few people there. So there are 2 things. Oh, but that's, okay, so that's where my car is, and then I guess that's where the canyon was, I guess? There's any more here.
Now what's it say?
DJ? Alright, we've already got all of the 4 SPGs here. Ah! I feel like I'm missing a... Like, is there like a general store here? Or like somewhere to get... Like, I feel like I'm missing like a Tyrol Times or something. Like, we've come here and I don't think like I've gotten the one that we need yet, type of thing. But I feel like I'm pretty relatively good of going to these places. Just breaking on into their hotel rooms. I'm hoping when we buy a house, if the house we buy doesn't already have a deck, that we can get a composite one put in. I'm tired of real wood. The property manager and homeowner never kept up with the one here, and it's in rough condition. Walkway too, constantly coming apart. Now, Biscuits, I think I know your answer to this here. I feel like I've fallen and I can't get up, and dingy dingy dingy. Isn't that how that works? You guys can sue everybody in America, right? Just fall through, the deck. Don't hurt yourself overly too much, but... The thing I've heard about comps, like, again, yeah, like, it's gonna be expensive, but it'll last longer. It's easier to maintain, but like, it's just that upfront cost is the pain in the butt. So, like, I mean, again, a lot of people, if they have an existing wood deck, you might get lucky and you just have to replace a few boards, and it's relatively inexpensive. But if it's so bad to where the whole thing needs to be replaced, to me, it would make sense to spend that extra few bucks and go composite. But again, it's more of a, it's not your house, right? So, like, is someone going to spend that much money for a renter's place? I mean, again, it's all relative. If you make your place look nice, hey, people might be willing to spend a little bit more money, but that's how it is. Like, I remember when I was in high school, one of my friends' parents, they had their deck built with, like, is it called Trex? I think, like, that, like, that was, like, there's many more composite, but that was, like, the big one of, like, you just sort of, like, slip them in. They spent a small fortune on that thing back, I think 25-ish years ago. But it probably is still going, would be my guess.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, if your deck is not that old and your deck is well maintained, there's no real reason to do it, right? But I think, from Biscuit's point of view, it's like, if they don't have one, maybe it makes sense to go and spend the few extra bucks on making one, right? Just depends on all sorts of differing things. We got a nebulous arts driver out of that. Yeah, that's unfortunate that they're not really doing they're not being proactive. They just react to everything. But that's the way things usually go, unfortunately, with a lot of rental properties.
Let me tell you about artisanal spirit.
A bee? What happened? A bee? What? Did I miss something, Puddles? These guys are enjoying some good beers. Oh, we've seen you around once or twice. You're that project owner. Can't the guy just enjoy his meal? Some surf and turf or whatever that is. Oh, I thought it said B grade. We're moving on up. That's probably how we got the that driver, because we've been in and in the quests and whatnot. Am I still working on the Dick Tracy side quest? No, that's all said and done. That ended up with Ren. So we're now gonna go. I'm just running around talking to the people who are still in yellow that have been interacted with, and then we're gonna go off either to the car or there's the other place to meet up with it, I guess. But either or. I still have the side quest. Check my to-do list. Barnaby won't shut the fuck up. This guy just wants to eat, man. These two guys are just giving it to him.
Alrighty.
No, it says it's done. I mean, I have the School of Hard Knocks, but that's the main... I guess where that guy is. So we'll have to figure that out. Give Renee the
mind if I do, Van?
The hair tonic. Maybe that's the other one. Maybe we have to get in the car to go do the other one. That may be the one we have to finish up. Cafeteria's a bit on the noisy side. What the fuck? Do you think this is like primetime dining just for you, Melise? Like, it's a bar, for fuck's sakes. I would love to be here. You can drink as much as you want. Guilt-free drinks are the best drinks. Wait, at what point are you allowed to just drink all you want? Oh, this time I thought the artisans had a one-track mind. Just stubborn old mules going on and on. But my bosses are the same, thinking about it. He's not slurring his words. Are you sure he's drunk? Maybe he's just slightly inebriated. Maybe. Granny. Terrible name.
Don't take too
What do
long
you
to
have?
decide
Right.
now.
I've had
Come
everything
back
here.
soon.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm missing like a general store or something to...
Do you know what you want?
No, I didn't want to rest. God dang it! At least that was free, probably. Alright, so there's still people up there. I am fine. Alright, so there is the car. Which is not what I want. Like, are they behind over here?
Why not stay here and relax?
Willie!
Do you have any preferences?
When you unwillingly rest, I hate when that happens, right?
Thanks for coming in.
Don't we all? Where's all you churchy people? What are you doing?
The goddess of the sky is always watching over us.
I was an artisan here until about 10 years ago. In that time, then I found God, just like Shawn Michaels. But we fight harder too. Warships, railway guns, Panzer soldats. I wonder what one of those these days will make something truly terrible. Something that will doom us all. I think so too. What's going on here? Just barge on in. What are you, lecturing her father? I see. So astronomy originated in the Central East. Oh, they're just going on about the stars and the planets and the moons, all that fake stuff that they yap about. We are living in a simulation, people. Flat earths, carpeted bathrooms. That's how you know it's real. That way you can feel all the grime and dirt and God knows what else in between your toes. Relatable, sister? Relatable? We are never curious about anything. Never at all. How many times do I have to talk to you people? Again! Vicar Flickdom has nothing to offer here. Not at all. And unless this is Whoopi Goldberg yipping it up about Sister Act, I don't want to hear it either. You hate... Okay, oh, I wanted to ask you guys, because I know a lot of you guys are Americans. I might have asked this before, I don't know. This isn't really a thing where I'm from, but generally I'll get to it. Do you guys wear your shoes in your house all the time? Like, as soon as I get into anybody's house, the shoes are off, right? You either walk barefooted or with socks on. But I think it's generally like always seeing like a TV show, like a typical American sitcom, if you will. No one ever takes their shoes off. And then like, so, you know, that makes people think on the internet, and it's just like, oh yeah, there's people who wear shoes in their house all the time. Like, except for, like, maybe when they go to bed, and then they, like, maybe throw on a pair of slippers or something. Slippers are fine. You know, strutting around your house in slippers. But, I mean, like, are there truly people who, like, wearing the shoes that they wore outside or just stumbling on into their house and just wearing their shoes all the time, sitting on their couch? Really, Puddles. So if you go to someone's house, you keep them on unless they ask you to. So the first inherent thought is not to take your shoes off? Let's say Americans do wear shoes in the house except for the Asians. Oh, yes. They want you to take them off immediately. They have a whole separate little closet for that thing. All right. Yeah, there's like someone just down over. Oh, there they are. No, because if they're wearing shoes and I'm not, that's odd. Is it really? I mean, I guess. Oh, little cat. Can we talk to you? Oh, look at that little thing. All right. So is it like like DJ? We haven't heard from you. Like, is that a thing that that's further south? Like, I don't know, like, I will say, like, I feel like, you know, for you Puddles in the Washington area, we basically, you know, I think of you guys as basically Canada South. Like, you guys are basically Canada. Do you wear shoes inside your house? Like, or do you take your shoes off and, you know, you walk around your house in your socks or bare feet type of thing? I'm trying to find this out because I was perplexed. I came across this on the internet, and someone sort of made a map, and like I just can't like quite figure it out. Like, it's weird to me. Like, it's always, regardless of where you're going in someone's house, it's always like, nope, take your shoes off. That's how that works. Okay, all right. All right, so we're not heading. So I guess where would we be going? I don't see the. Is it Newtown we're going to? Why are they both red? That's the thing that bothers me. Yeah, so like right behind us is the Canyon Road, but then we can also take our car. So how do we stop this? The School of Hard Knocks. We've had our chat with Professor Callaghan about the harassment. We're going to have to find the client and fill them in. Who was the client here? The client's anonymous. Now, weirdly enough, when I visit my grandparents, we don't take our shoes off, and they both get mad when you do take your shoes off. They view it as some sort of inconvenience to the visitor. That is so odd. I wouldn't see that as being inconvenience. I would find that, like, I mean, shoes are not overly relatively comfortable for people to wear all the time. So, like, I would say, like, that's an inconvenience to keep them on. So, DJ, this particular School of Hard Knocks, I don't really see anywhere for me to go to stop the investigation for now. Like, it's just like head to Auge Canyon is like the next thing. Unless we can go to the Institute. Maybe someone's there. I doubt it. But, like, I'm not seeing... Oh, God, there's people here to talk with, too, at night? God dang it. Can't do anything right now, so just go to the Auge Canyon. After we yap up with... Oh.
Whoops.
All right. Saving me the hassle of doing that, then. All right. Any of your friends' houses, though? My own house, my parents' house, immediately take my shoe. Yeah, I mean, that's normal to me. Okay. Alright, so I guess we're just going to the car. Drive to Auge Canyon? Wolf's parents' house, I also don't take off my shoes, but that's because they have new kittens who are big fans of feet, and not in a cute way. Oh. Like, do they, like, pee on your feet, or are they, like, you know, the murder mittens type of thing? 1 second. Oh, do I have some more to pour in there? We do. Full beers. Murder mittens come out and induce to the teeth. Okay. Apologies, I'm back. Crickets? What about crickets? Even in hotels, I take my shoes off at the door of the hotel. Oh, believe me, hotel, that's the best place to take off your shoes. God knows what you're stepping in. Mostly semen. But I feel like if the hotel carpet is just all semen, it's appreciated, right? It gives that nice little sheen look. Looks clean, it's probably not. But I think that's how you get foot pregnant, I think. No one's really brought me up to speed on that type of thing. Wasn't discussed in health class. If the semen matches the drapes, you must have got it here or something, right?
Yes, it should be perfect.
Alright, let me fix my... Okay. Cooling. Would be a good stream title. I don't know if Twitch would allow semen. Well, no, you have to spell it not semen, like semen. You got to spell it right. And, you know, Dan Clancy's probably like, no, thank you. I stand by the door and hold all the bags while Wolf checks the mattress, bedding, and any soft chairs for critters. Oh. I have to admit, I generally don't do that, but I probably should. But it's been a while since I've stayed in a hotel. Just think of them as free guests. What's that? We don't trust anyone to keep their shit clean. Yeah, oh yeah. I hear you.
Parabolic shards expanded, initiating satellite communications.
She had that thing up her ass? She had a drone up her ass? Friends and family is different. Hotels, hell no. Always check before you sit anything down on it. Yeah. Again? Some of our research was supposedly used in making it too. What does it feel? He sensed a disturbance in the force. That wasn't what I thought it was it? A low-altitude communications satellite flying 900 selj off the ground, under the sea of stars. One of the many cutting-edge orbits you guys are operating in secret, huh?
Indeed. Vern aided in its development, and the president of Calvert has given its use his tacit approval. As long as we continue reporting data on its usage, admittedly.
Sounds like him, all right. So this is how you report to HQ without the risk of anyone listening in?
That's correct. I don't believe communicating using Basel's orbital network to be safe at this point in time. As a Code E matter, the main AI in our headquarters will begin analysis.
Analysis! God damn it, why can't anyone say that word right? Just make things easy, just having a computer do everything for you.
Something about that just doesn't sit right with me.
What? Why can't Van talk? For Christ's sakes! Well, there's two sides to every coin, as the saying goes. Marduk ain't the only one whose tech level is off the charts. Hell, it's not even tech. It goes for martial arts, magic, and the like, too. The Genesis and Almada aren't much different. Whether something's above board or not, it all comes down to how you choose to grapple with it. You should try and keep that in mind.
Sure. Loud and clear, Professor Arkwright.
Grandpa, Professor.
Tyrant. I know what I'm doing on that front.
Yeah, I suppose you do. You don't mind me telling the other two all that's happened here, by the way.
By all means. Whether it's permitted under our company rules is a gray area. But that is the Arkwright Solutions way, isn't it?
Look at that. It seems I can't stop rubbing off on people.
So I've noticed.
Good evening, everyone. I'm sorry for bothering you so late. I thought you would be in for the night by now.
Oh, it's you. Wait. He may have seen the satellite from the observatory, yes. I was just calling to ask for your help with something. So, over at the Institute not too long ago, we what? Got it. We're meeting at the main gate, right? We'll be there in 20. We should grab small fry on the way here. Dun dun dun.
The preparations are coming along nicely. This is going to be fun.
See, more people should name their kids voluptuous women, right? Especially when they got the bajangas out there, right? Poor voluptuous woman. Her tits enter the fucking room a year before her whole body does.
Much as I wish we didn't have to leave most of the execution to that filthy worm.
Gonna need a crane to support those things.
He is an overseer much like myself. I am sure he will play his role perfectly. Just take care not to let the window of opportunity pass you by.
Who do you think you're talking to, puppeteer? As if I would fail.
This battlefield will soon be an essential part of the preparations for our endgame. I will be looking forward to seeing what you can do as well, Golden One.
Alright, so we know who that one girl is in the back, but we don't know who Voluptuous and Rough Man may be.
I shall do whatever my contract asks of me. Farewell for now.
Oh, now we go back to the Basil Institute anyways, okay. You gonna let me in at night now?
There you are. I'm glad you all came.
Yep. Hey there. Wait a sec. Haven't we met this chick? That's right, earlier today.
Oh, I remember you too.
She was the one that was staying in the house, that the owner was not there.
I wasn't aware that you had already met.
I wonder if that was Katra's house.
This is Associate Professor Esmeré.
Oh.
Another one of Professor Hamilton's students.
That's Professor Esmeré. Yeah, the Basil Institute of all things Basil. Yes. Yes.
That's me! My full name is Esmeré Archette.
Archette. Not Arquette. Archette. No relation to David Arquette, former WCW heavyweight title winner.
What a surprise! So you are the problem solvers I've heard so much about. And one of you is just too adorable!
And which one of us is too adorable? Money's probably on Fairy.
Ah! Please, Essie, this isn't the time for that. I did tell her to go home, but she insisted on staying to help us.
Be careful of those dirty pillows, Fairy. You know, you get lost in those.
Why must you be so cold, Katra? I could never abandon my little brother in his moment of need.
Okay. Brothers.
Little brother? We're just students under the same professor.
No, not really, brother and sister.
What do you mean, just? Here's what you get for being so mean. Come here.
Stop that, please.
Okay, then. Rest your head on these pillows, sir. Angelica Rogner's world's most powerful lesbian. Yeah. I think we could swap bodies for a sec, kiddo? Well, the more people familiar with this place that we have to show us around, the better. The bigger our group, the higher our chances of finding this intruder we're here for. That's true. I didn't see them directly, but just to be clear. But Theo sensors detected an unregistered individual entering the building. So they didn't use that stupid card to get in there? It's also worth considering that the security system used here is too advanced for just anyone to be able to slip through it. I would consider this to be Theo's sensors malfunctioning, but Yes, it is a drone based on Zephyr technology. I very much doubt it. The reading is correct, I am sure. Well, let's just see what we can do. We might find ourselves stumbling on clues we couldn't find earlier today, if we're lucky. We're taking you two with us, so just be careful, okay? We'll be fine. We have Fio and N-Zeros with us after all. Let's get to work. Engaging search mode. Wouldn't kill us to be more tense here. Alright, gonna let us in. And we're splitting up. Okay. I mean, this place was pretty desolate during the day. I'm sure it's even more desolate at night. The Institute is so moody at this time of night. Oh, feeling scared? Well, of course not. A Kruger warrior would never be afraid of something like ghosts. I'm not remembering all of the ghost stories I heard at school or anything. That would be silly. Alright, alright. Small quantity of residual shards detected. Shards? Here? So someone's using their Zephyr here? Let's have a quick look around, just in case.
That dining hall's a bit suspect.
Sus. People use the word sus. Get with it. I thought I'd just add that we do have a few people in here. I always like to give people options, and I'll leave it to you if you want. I am also streaming on Kick. You don't have to go there. I don't care if you go there. I want you to watch where you feel comfortable and want to watch me and interact with people. But I just thought I'd give the option. All under the same name. Find me there if you want. Yeah, I'm Jordan. It's there. Just thought I'd throw it out there. Where is that driver that we just picked up? Orbit? Quartz? No. What? How do I change drive? No. We got a few new ones. Strom! That one looks good. Nebulous was the new one we got, right? That's got some good healing. I might have to put Strom on Anyas, but she's not here right now. We got Quartet. Some high level stuff. Nebulous. Yeah, that looks like that's got some really nice... That on him, maybe? Yeah, Nebulous does have some really high-level stuff, for sure. But we can't open those up. But I'll run with that. I'll run with that for now. So, Anyas... I don't know if we want to put Strom on her or not. We'll throw it on there for now. We'll see. If it works, it doesn't. If not. Sucks I can't open up those slots, but we'll see what this brings. If it doesn't work out, we'll
first things
we'll put some other things into work.
First.
Alright, so where are we heading here? People to interact with. There's something blue over there. We'll check that out.
Additional residual shards detected.
These readings are a little denser than before.
Yeah, blue mark first.
I mean, we're not alone?
Guess I wasn't imagining things.
Ow. Was this the window that we sort of saw someone peering through, maybe? Alright, there's, I don't think I can probably interact with those other people.
Whoops.
Okay, yep. Can't go that way. All right. cafeteria's empty, huh? Ooh, I can't sense anyone here either. By the by, was that green-haired girl the only one left in the building when we got here, apart from our intruder? Not quite. Professor Cronkite already returned home for the day, so he won't be here. But there are also several security guards, along with Professor Callaghan and his assistants. I tried calling out to them from the other side of the door, but they were too focused on their work to notice. No surprise there, I guess. Well, let's just put them out of our minds for the time being. Professor Hamilton's students sure are an electric bunch. You included. I don't want to hear that from you. Still, I think that just goes to show how open-minded she is. She doesn't care about race, upbringing, or anything other than finding the good in everyone. Working to better bring out. Everyone knows her as the mother of the Orbital Revolution, but even to this day, she's striving to develop technology to help those in need. On top of that, she's kind, considerate. I've never met anyone like her. She sounds amazing. She was the one responsible for reviving and expanding Tharbad's Oasis too, wasn't she? I can really tell just how much you respect her. I could never not respect her. This feels like... Yeah, I'm Puds! There you go. There's the name. Yeah, Lothar's has found his way on over there as well. Oh, come on in there. So the house we visited earlier today is where Mr. Salesian and Professor Hamilton live, right? Right. The professor took him in 9 years ago, and he's been living with her since. The two of them, along with me and Professor Cronkite, are like a family now. Ooh, that's why people call him their favorite. She left the country 2.5 years ago, however. Now, I will say, Puds, I was just going to actually bring that up. I don't know if there's ads or not on Kick. Thank you for the follow. I don't know. I literally just set it up very quickly. Haven't looked too far into it. I would assume if it's like Twitch, I would assume there are ads. I think as a website, they have to find a way to make money. So if that's really a big problem, I would suggest going back to YouTube. So, but as I said, I want to give the people options. The options are there. That's all I can say. She left the country 2.5 years ago, however. Great. He puts on a brave face, but he misses her so much. She's off trying to solve the problems in the East, so there's no telling when she's going back. The story about closing down the observatory seemed to have come about me and Professor Cronkite, too. But he never confided in us. Instead, he tried to fix the problem all on his own. And Professor Cronkite's really busy at the moment, so he can't be around very much. I just wish I could pick up the slack and support Quacha, and Big Sister should. Kiddo's got a pattern, huh? He's trying to sort out that problem down in the mine alone. But he's at that kind of age when kids want to act older than they are. Better just leave him if you be, ask me. Perhaps you're right, but being there for one another is what families do. I'm a little envious, to be honest. Oh? Was it Lothar's or Baker that has, yeah, I am Jord? I think it was Baker that had that, but it wouldn't surprise me if that was a Lothar's move either. Did you find something, Zeros? Someone's got like some stealth camouflage going on. Well, I guess we better give it a look. We sure didn't find anything downstairs though, so I'm not getting my hopes up. I agree. Let's see if we can find anything. Alright, so now we're playing as him. Okay. Alright, so they're just interacting on this side of the things. Okay.
This Robo-Mud acts like a real-ass dog.
Doesn't it?
It's been a while since we've seen Baker in the wild. I hope he's doing well. I would assume so. Yeah, it's
Leave it to the bio.
I shoot him a message on every once in a while on Discord. It has been a few months since I've last talked with him, but just essentially just super busy, and you know, of course, with them being you know, on the opposite side of the Atlantic, of course. I mean, sometimes schedules don't always work, right? So there I was, thinking it was time for the close for the evening. It's gotten into me. Oh well, this time will come eventually. Closing routine is more complicated than you might think. We have to be real careful with the more important books in our archives. There's a security system. There's the underground storage. It's a lot to do. If you wouldn't mind steering clear, I'd appreciate it. Alright, steer clear for you. I'm really hoping my cats will use the new litter. They seem very unsure about it. Can I not barge on in here? Conference room. That dog is cool looking. I'll give it that. Not a new litter box. I'm trying a new type of litter. I discussed it earlier. You might not have been here for it. So I was using Tidy Cats and then buying like a big bucket and having 2 cats and 2 litters. And, you know, keeping it very, very clean because Coco is a very picky kitty. She likes a clean litter, and who doesn't like a clean toilet, right? But like it's $30 for a bucket that I shoot through pretty quickly, and so I was just sort of looking for alternatives to like a cheaper litter, and so people have pointed in the direction of like there's pellets, and then there's like this like paper like litter. I decided to go with the pellets to start, but it was $17 for a 40-pound bag. So like, you know, it's quite a lot cheaper than the other stuff, but it's obviously it's not like a litter. It sort of looks like rabbit food, I guess. Like they're just like these like little short straw-like pellets. And so they haven't used it yet. I just literally put it in, but I'm hoping they adjust to it because I would like to save about $40 a month in that. But if not, you know, at least I know, at least I tried, type of thing. You won't know if it don't work, type of thing. So see, nothing here. Well, that's strange. I think our friend is here hiding. I mean, there's no way. Oh, I was just gonna say, like, unless you hear the door opening, but the door's ajar. The door's ajar. The door's ajar. Did it just open itself? No, that doesn't. Where are you going, Zeros? I don't think this thing is gonna escape 2 groups looking for it. What is it, Zeros? There. Oh, we just missed them. Wait, was that? Whoever they are, they ain't just using stealth shards. They appear to be combining them with something else. Theo, we're going after them. Understood. She is a damn princess, but she's my princess, so... We're going to... Wait for me! She runs like such a woman, just like... We got to corner them where there's like no door. Heat signature detected. Zeros.
Wait! I surrender! I surrender!
Who are you? A woman? She looks kind of familiar. And there was me thinking to be some kinky cat or someone from the mafia. Who's that? She must not be a member of the faculty then. Man, it did cross my mind it might be you, but I'm gonna put mirror on it. This here is one of Kincaid's subordinates. I don't think I've ever caught your name. Oh. So it's the desk jockey's gopher, huh?
You watch what you're calling me.
Is this an acquaintance of yours?
I was hoping not to make contact with you while I was here.
Well, you didn't.
But I see I underestimated just how friendly you would get with the faculty here in less than 24 hours. I did hear you had a way of conning everyone you meet into liking you, Arkwright, but you work fast.
I ain't conning anyone. I'm just that likable. Also, if you're gonna try to burn someone, maybe try doing it when you're not pinned under a dog.
You think I'm enjoying this? Just get it off me!
What if a robot dog just starts humping you out of nowhere? Do you just like let it finish? I need another bite of Gaiden. It looks like you guys did the rounds. We sure did. Though we may have overdid it a tad for it being our first day. But now I have a better idea of just what's happening in the city. You do? I'm sure there was a little bit more to her little side quest there than meets the eye. Kayla McMillan.
My name's Kayla McMillan. That's my real name, for what it's worth. I'm a second lieutenant in the CID, and I'd prefer it if that and all we discuss are kept off the record.
I thought you were here on a job from Elsame. So the CID is involved then. Yeah. And we knew that CEO might try to hide stuff from us, so we kept one of our clients a secret. We just didn't expect one of their guys to use a mix of Zifa and Ramda stealth to sneak in here. I apologize for the trouble I ended up causing. My intention was to investigate so we had backup in the event you didn't succeed. I never expected to be found. Clearly, I shouldn't have underestimated the Institute of Science technological prowess. He was cool. Of course, very cool. I don't get it. Why sneak here at all? You could just let us do our thing. I assume she concluded that our current situation was too serious not to do anything. That about the long and short of it? The current state of the orbital network and distribution network is definitely a problem. I had them go down on me the other day. Raising! We managed to get things running again, but it was still a big hassle. Just why is this happening at all? What did I do for a clip there? There's only one possibility that I can propose. That would be unusually intensive parallel distributed computing. I'm no expert in the field, but that's all that comes to mind to me too. Do the emotes work on here? I know YouTube emotes don't come through for you. So I'm seeing the emotes come on through. I saw that little green guy. I haven't put my own emotes onto Kick yet. I don't know how they work. Usually for platforms, so the reason why I've Twitch emotes is because, you know, we had a wonderful artiste Biscuits that took care of them for me. But like, you gotta be an affiliate, and then you unlock slots as you have followers and subscribers and whatnot. So YouTube, you have to be a part of the you have to have memberships unlocked, which is like 1,000 subs and something else in watch hours. And Kick, I would assume, is probably relatively the same thing. I don't know if there's like an affiliate thing, or if they just sort of let you have emotes and whatnot. But I see those crazy emotes you're showing with the yappy cat and the bouncing cat and the I'm assuming that's a bee, a bumblebee, perhaps. Well, then we're of the same mind. I'm totally lost. What are you guys talking about? Orbital computers have been getting bigger and faster over the past few years. And the bigger they get, the more orbital energy they consume. In short, yes, the larger and more complex tasks you require of them, the more power they will consume. Orbits regenerate orbital energy over time and don't generally need an external power source. That changes, however, when the amount of energy consumed vastly exceeds the orbit's ability to generate it. Where are all these crazy emotes? I don't see them. So, yeah, I'm Puds, or Puddles from YouTube, is over on the Kick side of things. What I use for my OBS, I use a plugin so I can see everybody's chat at once. So I see if you're chatting on Twitch, YouTube, or Kick. So that's where I'm seeing everything, but the interaction isn't all there. I wonder if I can put the Kick chat on my Be Right Back. I'd have to look into that, see if that works. That leads to a temporary decrease in the amount of energy available. and a spike in the amount of orbital network traffic. That theory alone would be enough to explain the issues you're having here to investigate. Does parallel distributed computing really consume that much orbital energy? It's when you borrow the processing power of multiple computers through the net to do greater calculations, right? I'm impressed you know about such cutting-edge tech. Now, connecting a few terminals isn't going to consume much energy at all. But, what do you think would happen if one were to connect all of the terminals in the city? Then do you think hacking's behind this? Flow of orbital distribution network looks to me like it's being manipulated. If you intentionally adjust its flow on an erratic schedule, you can make it seem like issues are occurring at random. You might even call doing that just my specialty. Though, I find this here to be distastefully crafty way of going about it. Still, while it's possible on paper, I can imagine parallel distributed computing taking place on such a vast scale. As for controlling the orbital distribution network itself, that's simply unimaginable with current technology. We still don't know all there is about orbital energy and how it works. But wait. Yeah, a situation mirroring that unimaginable scenario happened not all that long ago. It was around the most recent occupation of Crossbell. There were miracles and calamities born from large-scale distributed processing that should have been impossible with our current tech. So impossible that I never thought the same could happen here in the Republic, even if this is on a smaller scale. Indeed, we analyzed the situation ourselves, and Marduk and I reached the same conclusion about what happened. Reset. That confirms it then. It finally clues us in. I've heard something about what went down in Crossbell, but if this is the same as that, what spells trouble for us? Right. And this isn't the first time we've run into something connected to the whole incident either. There you go, and you got the same name. Yeah, works. There you go. And thank you for the follow there as well, Biscuits. Don't know if they're deliberately setting out to replicate Crossbell's deal, but there's one thing we need to get cleared up right off the bat. We've got to assume someone's out there trying to do research they shouldn't that can only be done with parallel distributed computing. So the question becomes, who is it? What's the point in asking a question with only one clear answer? Professor Callaghan. Yeah, I will have to give you the mod powers over on I think I can probably just do that right now if you are over there. No, I agree. Like, I know I said I wasn't really gonna go oh god. No. Rumble is its own thing. Like I know I did it for Kenny and whatnot. I just can't believe how far out to the right the majority of that platform is. Like I don't believe it. Like it's ridiculous. Let's see, what can we do here? Ban. Mute. Yeah, welcome to the kick side. I hope you get kick out of it. Yeah. Let me see here. I'm not too familiar with this as a platform, so I wonder if I can just do like /mod biscuits. There you go. Simple. All right, let's get out of there, back to the game. Just what does he think he's doing? He's changed a ton over the past few years, but I don't think he was up to something of this magnitude. And again, I want to like address this, so like, don't feel obligated in any way, shape, or form, Biscuits, to feel like you have to moderate anywhere or anything at all. Don't worry about that. Like I said, it's just options for people on a new platform. This number belongs to...
Is that you, Silesian?
Professor Callaghan? What's wrong, sir?
I'm so sorry. I screwed up.
I'll absolutely love your profile pic there.
They want my...
Professor Callaghan! What just happened? He's in the special research building, right? We must hurry! What? Alright, what happened to him? Damn. Oh, they fucked with him in his office. Well, I don't see any period blood around these people, so they're okay. It's a very old still of you from a stream where you're losing your shit.
Somewhere!
Lothar's, it's you that has that account? We're trying to figure out if it was you or Baker. Here, sir. Oh yeah, sorry, my mistake. I don't know what you're talking about. Professor! Where are you, Professor? Start to decode. Like, we're just not worried at all about what happened. We're not going to investigate that at all. Oh, God. Questions, though. Just what is going on here? Professor Callaghan has gone missing, and you're here with some evidence that he's been abusing his power? Even the police and guild have barged into the Institute wanting to question me. You people have been here for a day, and some sort of plague is being brought down upon us? It's not their fault. This is Professor Callaghan's problem. No, it's all of our problem. Gotcha. Don't act like you didn't know about assistants being harassed left and right. Ugh. What did you want me to do about it in my position? It's not my place to say anything about his research. I'm sure that is one difficult thing about being a joint venture group funded by multiple investors. But I also imagine the benefits outweigh the difficulties. Anyone could see that the professor was on a rampage. And the problems with the Orbital network and its distribution are just as clear. Let me just shoot straight with you. Is that professor linked to any strange groups? You know, like the Mafia or anything? Jordan's overdue to play another Souls-type game that makes him lose his shit. I am. I just have so many other things on the backlog that I play. I mean, to be fair, there are many games that will make me lose my shit. So, it's not just a Souls-type game. Although I do have to play Elden Ring. I haven't played that yet, so. You were at the IMAX and your friend were excited to see it. The new He-Man movie? Oh, the new He-Man. He-Man. Masters of the Universe, yes. I'd like to believe that he wasn't, but I can't say for sure. Have I played Sekiro? Are you joking with me? Are you trying to trigger me? Lothar's would be correct. I did master it. That is one of the very, very few titles I have the Platinum Trophy in. But if you look hard enough on the YouTube side of things, there's either a 7 or 9 hour stream of me playing that, where I literally lose my mind. Legitimately. I believe I passed the game there. But I almost proceed into a whole other person during that stream. Oh, there we go. Lothar's is on there and Switch. Yeah, he's Lothar's is everywhere. He's like City TV. It's pretty normal for the Institute of Science and the Verne Company to accept outside funding. In other words, the ground's fertile for corruption. Now, I can't write off the possibility with all these new terminals he's suddenly had on him. Back to Yakuza after Cold Steel 2? Yeah, it was quite some time ago. Like I liked Sekiro. Like I said, I wouldn't have mastered it, as Lothars would say, but yeah, I had a tough time with that final boss. The music was flowing, it was hilarious. Well, rumors like this were leaked to the public during such a crucial time. How about acting like a leader for once in your damn life? These youngsters were hired so the police and the guild wouldn't have to get involved. And while we sit here scrambling for answers, who knows what Professor Callaghan is up to? Tell me, is there ever going to be a better time than now to step up as a CEO, Bill? Well, use his first name. Yeah, Gavin wouldn't leave me alone on the final boss. It was hilarious to watch. Yeah, like I said, it's there. I believe it is the final stream of Sekiro on my YouTube. It's like I said, it's a 7 or 9 hour watch. I'm not expecting anyone to watch that much, but if you sort of drag and sort of see, like, you'll find me losing my mind numerous times. April of 2019. Jesus Christ, that was a long time ago. Supervisor. Fine. I'll tell you everything I know. Please, keep this between us. Of course, our team is always keeping matters like this confidential. We're contracted with one of your biggest shareholders, the Principality of Elsing. We have nothing to gain from hurting your image. And everything to gain from earning some brownie points with Verne. Professor Callaghan first began to change around a year or two ago. He'd received a request from the Republican Army to develop the next generation of weapons, something he excelled in. But when the time came to propose ideas, he lost in his own field. Professor Cronkite's was accepted. He knew that was it. Ever since, he's been doing research on his own like a man possessed. I don't know what it is that he started researching, but whatever it was, it required an immense amount of capital and manpower. There came a point where he started seeking out every sponsor he could. Then, half a year ago, I heard a place called the Anchorville Company offered an unprecedented amount of money. That name? I'm gonna take a quick little break. I'm gonna check the cats there because I heard something. But I will be right back. Sorry.
Save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying. I'm coming in with my hands held high. Gotta face it, I'm not gonna make it without your love, and I got nowhere to go. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy. Now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for with the key. Oh, 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 yeah. I said lock me up for with the key. Yeah, ooh, ooh, ooh. Lock me up for with the key. Baby, it's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for with the key. You gotta take away the key, my baby. Lock me up for with the key. Keep me in there. Lock me up for with the key. Hey, pretty baby, come and save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying. I'm coming in with my hands held high. Gotta face it, I'm not gonna make it without your love, and I got nowhere to go. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, no, no, no.
we're back. Yes, unfortunately, Coco peed somewhere other than the litter box, just outside of the litter box. So I had to clean that up because then I had to, like, I've introduced it to them. They just are like not interested, and then I was like, you know, can't be mean to Coco, but Oreo, I'm unsure. I don't think he's gotten. He hasn't tried it at all either, but I'm hoping they just figure it out. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, at least I didn't go overboard and just like make a decision. It was like, okay, we're just gonna buy like 8 bags of this stuff and call it a day. Like, at least it wasn't that bad off. But I would have liked if that would have worked in some way, shape, or form. So I don't know. There's still some hope. There's still some hope. Figure it out. Anyways, let's get back to so got caught in your information network too, eh? Don't tell me this is the same thing as in Longport. Indeed, the Anchorville Company, much like the Messeldom Trading Company, is also one of their shell corporations. What are we talking about? A certain mafia. They're called Armada, and they're both on the Guild and the police's radars. What? Professor Callaghan was involved with people like that? I've heard the rumors, but expanding their territory an awful lot lately. Just how the hell could you have overlooked something like this? It's not my fault. I only got the info the other day. What else could I have done? Do you know what could have happened to me if I would have put a pause on research for the Mafia? Oh, think about the poor assistants who ended up helping them without even realizing it. So after losing against the genius professor, he started focusing entirely on his own research. My bet's that he's sticking to his same field of expertise. And if the Mafia has invested massive funds into his work, I have a bad feeling about this. A really bad feeling. The network delay has dropped down to 0.35%, has gotten worse again as of this morning. It makes it highly possible that he's continuing his research in another location. But just where on earth could that be? Sounds like we got a good old-fashioned manhunt on our hands. We're gonna be combing through this place way more than we did yesterday. I take it there are no objections? I don't like it, but I know it must be done. Better give our cards the proper ranks then. Fine. Give me your cards. Rank B, certification level you mentioned. That one almost never gets issued. I'm not trying to be a bitch, but may as well have just given us a rank A at this point. Don't ask for the impossible. Besides, we'll be able to get around much better than we could yesterday with these. Well, let's get to work then. Time to get one over on that Mafia.
I have a favor to ask. If at all possible, do you think I could accompany you?
Oh?
As Professor Hamilton's student, this situation with Professor Callahan isn't entirely unrelated to me.
That's the second different phrasing of. He said Callahan, and other people referred, like, even I think literally Professor Callaghan said that. Like, is it Callahan or like, is the G silent? Is it Agnes or Agnes? Come on, game. Liberal?
And I very much consider it my job to do
Can't take it.
about it in her stead. Please, let me come with you.
Catra. That's fine with me. But just to give you a heads up, our work takes priority. That means you're going to be tagging along while we take care of business. That gotta be a problem? You mean like yesterday? That's fine. I wouldn't even mind helping out if there's anything I can do. Well, we're counting on you guys. I'll reach out to my contacts and see what I can dig up while you're at it. And just don't do anything too crazy. Okay, Catra? Don't worry so much, Essie. I'm in good company. But whatever it takes, I'm determined to set things right while she's not here to do it herself. I know. I'll start talking to dealers who supply Professor Callaghan with parts. If I hear anything back, I'll let you know. Take good care of the boy. Yeah, you got it. By the way, Agnes, it glowed last night, didn't it? It did, yes. Most likely at the same time as when Professor Callahan's transmission finally went out. We're getting close then. Yeah, the last time the Genesis glowed like that was... what are you talking about? What's a Genesis? Don't worry about it. Work stuff. I'm sure we'll fill you in eventually. Hope you don't mind, Katra. If you say so. It must be something that could take a while to explain. So, where should we start? If possible, I'd like to first speak to Yang. You had better know him as Professor Cronkite. The guy our missing professor had beef with, right? I bet he'd know a thing or two about his research. Sounds good to me. And plus, I think it's about time we have a little talk with yesterday's client. The anonymous one? Not so anonymous to us at this point. Come on, let's settle the score. So we'll be making the rounds through Newtown and the Artisanal District before heading on over to the Institute of Science. Sounds perfect. Then may day 2 of our work begin. And Katra has joined the party. Unfortunately, realized what time it is, and I got some things to do beforehand. I really didn't realize when I had that little break there a moment ago, but I apologize, folks. But another good go. Lots is getting accomplished here, which is going over well. I'll be back tomorrow. Again, Final Fantasy XIV is on the menu. So, same bad time, same bad channel. Appreciate those who went on over into the kick side of things to get that overly started. So, as always, we're going to bounce out and say goodbye and good night. Should be a 9:30-ish start. Oh, should be. I don't want to start earlier than you need to, but I just realized that my son has got a PA day tomorrow, so we may have to work our way around some Logan shenanigans tomorrow, but that should be okay. So, yes, as always, folks, we'll see you later. Bye-bye, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, my God, hit the other button. See you later.